Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel for another live stream. It's day 13 of the 2021-2022 William Hill World Darts Championship. And now we are getting closer to the end of this fantastic tournament. I will quickly run through the afternoon games for you guys to tell you what happened in those games. And then we will preview the evening session. So the afternoon session started with quite an interesting game between Raymond Smith and Merv King. Raymond Smith, of course, was playing for a tour card. Merv King was playing to be in another world quarterfinal. Merv King did come back in that one and won that one 4-3. Then it was the return of the unbelievable tournament so far from the Riot, Callan Ridds. He won his last 16 game against a very good Alan Suter by 4-1. And then the final game of the afternoon session was two of the players that got into the last 16 via a bye from the last 32, Chris Dobie and Luke Humphreys, with cool hand Luke Humphreys getting over the line by 4-3. The three games in this evening session then, James Wade takes on Martijn Cleomacka. We then have Gary Anderson taking on Rob Cross in a battle of former world champions. And then we have a repeat of the 2021 Players' Championship Finals between Peter Wright and Ryan Searle. I'm going to quickly go and get a thumbnail for the stream because I forgot to do that. So get your comments in the chat. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new and like the stream. But like I said, I do need to quickly get a thumbnail done for that. So bear with me. Like I said, get your comments in, like the stream as always, and all of that good stuff. Let me just quickly do this because we don't want to have a stream without a thumbnail. So we're going to have to quickly do that live on air. Doesn't matter because it's done anyway, but I'm looking forward to this evening session as well. There's some really decent games in there. Peter Wright, Ryan Searle. It's going to be a very good game. Gary Anderson, Rob Cross as well. Wade Cleomacka, a bit like game one of the evening session last night. One of those where realistically it's not going to be absolutely fantastic, is it? But, you know, it's a game that I've got to cover, and hopefully hopefully I'm like surprised basically, and it's a decent game. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Let's just put the thumbnail on there. Did forget about the thumbnail. That's one thing you can't do when you're a YouTuber, is forget about the thumbnail. That is probably one of the most important parts of the stream, along with the title and obviously the content. And has it gone up there now? Can someone let me know if the thumbnail's up on the stream? I can't see it for some reason. I will run through your questions in a minute as well. And I do want to just say a massive thanks to... I don't know why it's not working. I do want to say a massive thank you as well for the support on yesterday's stream. We hit 15,000 views on that stream, which was absolutely unreal. Right, I'm not sure if it's worked. If someone in the chat could let me know, that would be much appreciated. It's not saying it's changed on my phone, so that's kind of irritating. But right, let's run through your guys' comments first of all. So we've got Callum saying, "Hi, Mike. How are you, buddy?" Yes, not too bad, mate. I'm feeling good. Chris is also saying, "Hi, mate. Hope you are well." And he's also come in with his predictions: 4-2 to Wade, 4-3 to Rob Cross, and 4-2 to Peter Wright. So get your comments in. Vote on the poll as well, guys. I want you guys to give me your predictions ahead of this first game. Hal says he can't wait for Cheltenham versus Sunderland. Thumbnail is Wembley for me. See, I don't know why that's not worked. See, look, on there it says it's... Oh, you can't see it, but... There it says that's the thumbnail. Oh, I don't know why that's... Right, well... You should get me a ticket, Hal, and I can do a vlog for it. It has, says Callum. Searle is going to beat Wright, says Callum as well. No, I don't think Searle beats Wright. I think Peter Wright just gets over the line. He does a Peter Wright performance, I think. I think it'll be a Peter Wright-esque performance where it's not absolutely sensational from Peter Wright, but it's enough to get the job done, sort of thing. The amount of banter between the two will be incredible, says Hal. Follows up with Sunderland fans are incredible. They will bring 1.5k down on a Tuesday, 5 to 6 hour drive. That's what Sunderland fans are like, to be fair. Wright needs to play with his goal darts. If Wright doesn't play with goal darts, then Searle has a chance. Massive. I think Searle has a chance even with the goal darts, to be fair. You know, Ryan Searle's a good player, but I just think with them goal darts, I don't see any chance for Ryan Searle personally. I hope they bottle promotion, mate. I really hope Sunderland bottle promotion. I want to play Sunderland away. Yeah, if he uses the goal darts, it's game over for Ryan Searle, unfortunately. In my opinion, anyway, I think it'll be game over if he uses them their match play darts. League One is the league you want to be in. So many big teams in League One. Not just that. There's so many big teams in the league that it's impossible that next season there won't be a few big teams in there, because there's more than 3 big teams in the league. So there's still a chance that if we do go up, we play a couple of big teams like Portsmouth, Sunderland, Ipswich, Bolton. There's 4 that I can think of the top of my head. Sheffield Wednesday, 5. So there's 5 teams there that are guaranteed to play at least 3 of that, at least 2 of them next season. We have to talk about the Premier League soon as well. Also, guys, I have got a title for the new podcast. And it is going to be mine and Chris's. And it's going to be called the Double Top Podcast. The Double Top Podcast. It was between 2 options. The Big Fish Podcast and the Double Top Podcast. And we've chosen the Double Top Podcast. So that is going to... I don't know how often we're going to do it. Maybe like every week. Or it will be every week, but it'll be like every Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know what the Premier League lineup's going to be yet. I gave my predicted 10. I'll give you my predicted 10 for the Premier League, but this could change. My predicted 10 is Price, Wright, MVG, Wade, Clayton, Cross, Anderson, D'Souza, Dimitri, Smith. The top 10. I think it's the current top 10. I reckon it is the current top 10. Newport fans are good. Newport's ground is terrible, though. It's not our ground, to be fair, is it? So I'm not sort of sticking up for it, but I'm just saying it isn't our ground. So technically, you can't really blame us for it, to be truthfully honest. But the ground is crap, yeah. I'll admit that, but it's not ours. The fans are electric already. This is what they want. They don't want the afternoon session. What did you say about Sutton? How many fans did Sutton bring down? I can't remember. It was a Tuesday night. You'll have to watch the vlog on my channel because I haven't got time to do that. Have a look at the vlog on my channel, Hal. I think I showed the away fans, so you'll be able to see roughly on that vlog. If I didn't, I'm sure I took a photo because I do like to take a photo of all of the away fans that come to Rodney Parade because I'm gonna I don't know if I'll do it on YouTube, but just for myself, I like to rank how the away fans were at Rodney Parade on each given season. Who is the best player that hasn't won a world championship, in your opinion? Oh, it's got to be Wadey. Got to be Wadey, surely. He's so... I mean, if you look down at... Wade, Anderson has won one. Michael Smith, maybe? Mike Smith? But if you said who's the best player to have not won the Worlds, I'd say Mike Smith is better than James Wade in terms of natural talent. Callan Ridds is 8-1 now. Rob Cross is... So Callan Ridds and Rob Cross are both 8-1. Scotland get battered everywhere they go. Scotland get battered everywhere they go. Oh, what an absolute hero. Dugate Daily. Go and check his channel. Not yet, of course. Don't check it out yet. Stay here. But after the stream, check his channel out. Top guy. I went on his channel about an hour or so ago. Won the quiz on his channel. Light work as well. But no, check Charlie out. He's a top guy. I didn't mean to click on that. Mike Smith, second fave. Yeah. He always gets knocked out when it comes to crunch time. Netherlands get battered everywhere they go. Yeah, there's no Dutch player left in the tournament, is there? Oh, Martin Cleomacka. Wow. We could go into the quarterfinals with no Dutch players. I ordered some Sneak Energy today as well, so I cannot wait to get that tomorrow or whenever. Ricky Evans is the funniest dart player ever. I don't care what... He's a bit weird, to be honest, Ricky Evans, I must say. Light work, question mark. Luke Bennett told you to get out. Well, he's going to have to get out first, isn't he? Luke Bennett. Chris says, my Premier League lineup: Price, Wright, Van Gerwen, Anderson, Clayton, Wade, Cross, Vandenberg, Smith. I'll name my 10th player when the final is on. Do you know what? Mervyn King could be up there. It's potential. If you are watching this, though, guys, and you have not yet done so already, please hit that red subscribe button. It's free to do. Don't have to pay. But it does massively help the channel as we are on that road to 2,000 subscribers. 159 away from reaching that goal. So hopefully that can happen sometime soon. Hopefully before the end of the Worlds. But James Wade, Martin Cleomacka, the man that doesn't say anything in press conferences. James Wade against the man that says quite a lot in press conferences. Maybe not the best way to say them in certain languages. But there we are. It is Martin Cleomacka against Wadey. I think Wadey wins this pretty comfortably. I think Wade is one of those players that this type of game doesn't really get into a battle. I'd say someone like a Rob Cross, a Michael Smith, a Ratajski. Not Ratajski, actually. I think I'd probably say D'Souza, Vandenberg, Mike Smith. People like that will get into a battle with someone like Martin Cleomacka, but Wadey's one of those players that I just don't think he gets into anything that's not like a 4-0, 4-1 scoreline. I think it's maybe 4-2. All dependent if one of King, Searle, Humphreys reaches the final for my 10th play. If that doesn't happen, then D'Souza gets in unless... Oh, I tell you what, if Callan Rids does it, I tell you what, Callan, you can have anything off me. Literally. Because Callan Rids, if he's 3 games away from winning the tournament, for Christ's sake. Is it 3? Quarterfinal, semi-final, final. Yeah. The only Dutchman left in the tournament. Wow. Doesn't that sound weird? The only Dutchman left. Obviously, there's a chance that a few other Dutchmen could have been in here. Dirk van Duvenbode, Michael van Geuwen, unfortunately. Vincent van der Voort. All the best, Mike. Gary will have to play much better today. He is hoping. Yeah, Gary Anderson was poor against Ian White yesterday, but Ian White is Ian White, unfortunately. But James Wade has played 32 minutes on stage. Wow. The darts, stand up. If you love the darts, stand up. If you love the darts, stand up. A 60, sorry, for Wadey. Suter has had a brilliant run with not playing his best. Suter is better than he's played this tournament. For me, start a tournament, he would have snapped your hand off for this run. Yeah, exactly. He's only going to push him on even further as well now, Alan Suter. Take me home. I'll tell you what, Wadey's got a bit of a beard, James Wade. Not quite Simon Whitlock facial hair, but not too far away from it. I can delete the Right, let me add a new poll on for the second game. Right, there we go. Change the poll. Yeah, Wade needs a little shave, and it does. James Wade does hold the throw. That's what James Wade will do all night. He will 9 times out of 10 he will hold the throw. Martin will have to break James Wade, which is easier said than done to break the machine, James Wade. And Charlie says, he's a better player than MVG. We'll have to test that out in the future, Charlie Powell, but I don't agree with that. I tell you what, this is so... The winner of this... No. If Martin Cleomacka wins this, by the way, it will be Cleomacka or King in the semi-finals of the World Championship. Ton 40. Wade wants 1-2-1. So, tops. Is not going to check it out. So, tops for James Wade to break the throw, to go 2-0 up and break the Cleomacka throw. Still wants tops, Wadey. And he gets it. James Wade does break the Martin Cleomacka throw, and it's 2-0 to James Wade. He's throwing for the set. Ton 40 for Martin Cleomacka. It's a good shot. Ton 40 for James Wade. Martin Cleomacka's on 270. He's not, but he is going to be on a finish. He's left himself the big fish. So Wade is on 205. $105 to leave a ton. Martin Cleomacka cannot take out the big fish. Why is the view so bad? Don't know why the views are so bad on today's stream. 20 for tops. And he's hit 80 to leave double 10. What's going on with the views? I have no idea. Double 10. Double 10 for Wadey. To win set 1, James Wade leads Martin Cleomacka by 1-0. Very, very easy. James Wade wins set 1 by 3-0. Very, very easy leg that. I'm set. This could be 4-0. Could be. I'm not saying it will. Raymond Smith should have beat King. Scrappy game, both understatement. Scrappy game was understatement for that game. Both didn't play well overall. Again, I missed that. So what was the afternoon session like then, Chris? I know the results, obviously, but I just don't know what the games were like. So, did any player win when they should have lost, or lost that they should have won? Or was it pretty much the games were reflected by the score? I'm guessing Callan deserved the 4-1 win over Alan Suter. Signed, sealed, delivered. Always believe in your Searle. You've got the power to go. You're indestructible. Always believe in Ryan Searle. Searle, you've got the power to go. You're indestructible. Always believe in Searle. Ryan Searle. Searle, you've got the power to go. I would love Ryan Searle to beat Peter Wright. Do you know what? If I see that scoreline of Peter Wright like less than 4, Ryan Searle 4. Oh God, that's the last game as well. So, Riot, please, Ryan Searle. I want to hear from whoever is the referee from that one. Game shot and the match, Ryan Searle. That's exactly what I want to be hearing. Please, Ryan. Oh, bloody hell. They knocked my headphones down. Signed, Searle, delivered. Oh, yeah. Always believe in your Searle. You've got the power to go. You're indestructible. Always believe in Ryan Searle. Searle. Wade is not class. He's just does stuff that you just can't respond with. Signed, Searle, delivered. Oh, yeah. Ridge was on fire against Suter. Dobie Humphreys was quality game. Lived up to expectations. Yeah, that game was always going to be a class. If you are new to the channel, do make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are pushing towards 2K subscribers, so if we can hit that shortly, that'll be much appreciated. Hit the like button as well. We are looking to get, we are looking to get 20 plus likes on this stream as well. And like Chris says, Wade just gets the job done. And that's exactly what he's done so far. 3-0 in set 1. Why does Dwayne Mardle always say that? He goes, hi there. Like, why? You get everyone else that just says, welcome back to the evening session of the William Hill World Darts Championship. But then you've got bloody Wayne Mardle who goes, hi there. It's quite funny. Hi there. Right, as we are, well, I'm going to do it towards the end of the stream. Probably at the end of the stream. So don't put it in the chat box yet. But I will ask you to get me your moment of 2021, as this is the last darts stream or last darts matches that will be played in 2021. Right, I've actually made a banner, so I'll put that up like that when we go to end the stream. So I think it'll be interesting to see what everyone else in the chat box thinks of what their favourite moment of the year was. Signed, Searle, delivered. Ton 44, Martin Cleomacka. Does Wade beat, like, should Wade get through this, which I think he does, does he then go and beat Merv King? Wanna go to work. I wanna stay here and drink all your beer. Please don't take me home. Double 10. That is poor. 3 missed darts. Yeah. 4 for Tops. Tops for Wadey for the 104. James Wade breaks Martin Cleomacka. 104 breaker throw. I'll tell you what, you cannot deal with that. James Wade with the first 100 plus checkout of the match. Breaks the throw. steals the darts back off Martin Cleomacka. Come on now. That's Wayne Mardle. Come on now. Ton 40 for Martin Cleomacka. Wade sits on 281. So a 140. There's only a ton. So he's not on a finish. So this is a big chance for Martin Cleomacka. Players I want to win the world the most is Michael Smith or Wade, yeah. It'll just be so boring if Wade wins the world, but is what Wade is all about. No celebration, no jumping around, just throw your darts, get the job done and go home sort of thing. But for Sky, for the PDC, they want a Cross, a Michael Van Gerwen to win it, a Price to win it, Peter Wright, Nathan Aspinall, someone that's going to give it some. The ball. James Wade misses the ball for the 1-2-1. The thing is, you don't expect him to miss anything. I know he's just missed it there, but no, you don't expect him to miss a double at the moment. 25 for a 2-0 lead for the 5th leg in a row. Double 10, James Wade. He leads 1-0, 2 legs to 0. James Wade is making light work of Martin Cleomacka. He's won the first 5 legs of this match. Yeah, I agree, yeah. The quality of darts, Wade is up there with the very best in the world. In terms of fitting the darting profile, to speak, nowhere near. One 3-4 to leave 209. Martin Cleomacka needs to win a leg here because this could really become really bad for him, couldn't it? And James Wade, if he hits the 1-7-1 here, oh, that's unlucky. He's got to go upstairs. So Wade, this would be Wadey style to leave himself a finish. I think 95. So he has left 117, but you don't expect him to take it. No, there's no quarterfinals today, Andrew. The quarterfinals will be on Saturday afternoon and evening. Tops for Wadey. Oh, he's missed. Oh, I think he's actually going to get a leg, Martin Cleomacka. I wanted Wadey to win the first 2 sets, 3-0, 3-0. He still could. Tops. Cleomacka holds throw, and it is 2-1. Wadey will throw for set 2. Are you still joining me, Andrew? Are you still joining me, Chris, for the quarterfinal Saturday? That's if your throat is feeling better. Hopefully it is. Not just so you join me for the stream, but for yourself as well. But let me know if you are still jumping on a Saturday. Does that mean you're coming on then on Saturday? Oh, this is a great shot from Cleomacka. 1-3-9. Legend, Andrew. Absolutely legend of the channel. So he's left two. Well, he's on 256, Wadey. So Cleomacka is got a little bit. I mean, unless he hits a 140. It's a very, very good 140 from James Wade. To leave 116. Should be 60, 16 tops. Excuse me. Treble 20, double 18 for the set. James Wade wins set 2. He leads Martin Cleomacka by 2 sets to 0. The machine is controlling this last 16 time. Martin Cleomacka. This could have been Joe Cullen. It's not. We're not going to say what could have been. But it is 2-0 to James Wade. He leads Martin Cleomacka by 2 sets to 0. It's not Joe Cullen. It is Cleomacka. So we're not going to say if, buts, and maybes. But one thing we are going to say is James Wade has got a foot into the quarterfinal. A favourable quarterfinal against Mervyn King, I should say. I was going to say that you've got to feel sorry for Cleomacka, but why? Why should you feel sorry for someone who's playing not very good darts? Someone told me that the other day. I said, I can't remember who it was, but I said I feel sorry for them, and he said, why? If you average and play a crap game on the World Championship stage, why should you feel sorry for them? And I was like, to be fair, you're actually right. So I can't remember who said that to me. I think it was on a live stream. But yeah, you shouldn't feel sorry for them. Averages 95.1 for James Wade, 85.18 for Martin Cleomacka. This is the definition of Wadey. Mid-90s average, ploughing on, and he's going to probably win the game with a 95, 96, 97 average, where Cleomacka may get into the early 90s, but probably high 80s, early 90s, and Wadey controls the game from there. So I do see Wadey getting through this pretty straightforward. I don't think he will have many problems in getting over the line. If I've got to be honest, I don't see that happening. But you never know. You never know. Anything could happen, couldn't it? So Wade is simple, mid-90 and high check-out percentage. Exactly. Check-out percentage is 60%. So you give him 10 darts at a double, he will take 6 out. That's basically how Wadey is. Signed, Searle, delivered. Oh yeah, I need to get a Ryan Searle montage, and play it when Ryan Searle's about to play. Also, Chris, I need to. We're starting the weekly podcast, but I need to try and think of how we're gonna set it up with like a thumbnail, what the how we're like gonna discuss it and all. So later on, after this stream, I will message you and we'll have like a proper talk about how the structure of the podcast is gonna go, because we don't want to start episode 1 and be all over the place. We want to start it and know exactly what's going to be happening on the stream, rather than being just starting the stream and like, right, we have no idea what we're going to talk about, so let's just wing it sort of thing. I actually want to give it some sort of structure. We will definitely have like question time, so throughout the stream what I'll do, this is for people listening as well, because hopefully you will be joining us during the podcast. But during the podcast, when we're like going through certain points, I'll be starring comments in the chat, and then we'll go through them for question time at the end. But let me know actually in the chat, guys, and Chris as well, because obviously Chris will be part of it. How long roughly should we do for question time, and how long roughly should we do the podcast for? So I'm thinking 45 minutes with 10 minutes, 45 minutes, 50 minutes with 10 minutes of question time or 15 minutes of question time. I'm not too sure what to do. Get your suggestions in the chat. 174 for Wadey. It's a great start. $45 minutes, then 15 for questions. Yeah. So if you see any questions throughout the stream, though, Chris, that you maybe want to answer, you can answer them as well if you want. But it's gonna be class, Chris. It's gonna be absolutely class. Honestly, cannot wait for us to start the podcast. What I'm tempted to do is start it when Q School ends. No, we will not be mentioning Fallon Sherrick on the podcast ever. That is a joke, by the way, because something massive could happen with Fallon Sherrick. And he misses double 16 for the 1-4-3 Martin Cleomacka. Wade wants Shanghai. So double 8 for Cleomacka to break the throw. He does break the Wade throw. He leads 1-0 in set 3. But yeah, we're definitely going to it's going to kick off. I'm thinking of doing episode 1 after Q School, so it gives us a talking point on Q School. Right, I'm gonna sound like an absolute idiot, but I bought a diary today just because I want to sort of have a better understanding of what I'm going to be doing every week for my YouTube channel. So I had to buy one, so I'll write it in there, like the dates of different stuff. So I know where I am when it comes to streams and stuff. So I can say, right, we'll do it this day. Q School is... Because I want to... First episode will be reviewing Q School. Good 180 that from Martin Cleomacka. We'll be reviewing Q School, seeing everyone that's got a tour card, any big names that potentially miss out on a tour card, and looking at who's got a big year ahead, and then some predictions for the year, initial predictions of of 2 or 3 players that we think are going to have a big year, 2 or 3 players that we think are going to have a poor year, and then see if there's anything else we can talk about. And then we'll take questions for episode 1. That'll be a very interesting episode 1, especially if a certain player gets a tour card at Q School. 46 for Martin Cleomacka. He's gone 6 for tops, double 10. He's missed it. Wade wants 110 to break back to level up set 3. So 60, 10 instead. Yeah, 10 for tops. What a shot that is. The 110, James Wade breaks back against Martin Cleomacka. He must be thinking, what the bloody hell do I have to do to get Wade away from me? Get him off my bloody back. You have to average about a 97, 98, Martin, and be impeccable on your doubles. Yeah, agreed. Good evening, Mike. Cracking afternoon, and on the tractor for a while. Was pulling for Dobie, but picked Luke. Hopefully a sweep of picks for the whole day. James, Rob, and Peter. Yeah. I think everyone's going for them 3 today, aren't they? Wade, Cross, and Wright. I think there's there's a break after 4 legs, isn't it? So James Wade might do this before the second break. He could win this 4-0. But yeah, episode 1 should be interesting. Just having a look at the dates for Q School. Um, double 5. And he gets it. James Wade holds throw, leads 2-1. He's one leg away from a 3-0 lead in sets. But it would be so Gary Anderson to turn up tonight. Yeah. If Miss One, hopefully heavy metal pulls out a thriller. Oh, do you know what? I'd love to see Ryan Searle get into the... I'd love to see him win it. Oh, my God. Can you imagine that? Matthew Edgar room shares with Ryan Searle. So imagine Ryan Searle wins the world and then like 2 or 3 weeks later, Edgar wins his tour card at Q School. Oh, God. Edgar TV. If any of you have ever seen Edgar TV, I know Iron Force has. Because I was in Edgar's chat box trying to get him to shape my channel out, but he didn't do it. So hope he fails at Q School. That's a joke. One 6-1 for Wadey. Now this would be special. He can't take it. $105 from James Wade. Leaves himself 56. Martin Cleomacka. The thing is, James Wade is forcing Cleomacka to take out 145, 156, 151. 18 for tops. 8. Oh, I was looking at Martin Cleomacka's score. I thought Wade wanted 18 for tops, but it's Cleomacka. Tops. Martin Cleomacka holds the throw. It's 2-2. And he says to James Wade, if you want to lead this game by 3-0, you're going to have to do it on your throw. And then Wadey says, no problem, I'll do that with a 12-13 dart holder throw, which is probably what will happen. I definitely will not be watching Man United's game. I can't be asked to watch that. I'm saying that, but I will put it on. Ton 40 to leave himself 302. James Wade needs a biggie, you feel, to put pressure on Cleomacka. 1-7-4 for James Wade to leave 1-3-4. Brilliant darts from Wadey. So 6 darts at 1-3-4 for James Wade. There's the treble 19. Another one of them. Oh, wanted double 10. Should he have got 2 57s? 18 will leave tops. Very, very good darts. Oh, yes. We will be able to talk about that as well. James Wade wins set 3. James Wade is 3-0 up on the Dutchman, Martin Cleomacka. This is looking like it could be a 4-0 whitewash. To be honest, I don't care. I would rather this game end ASAP. No disrespect to James Wade or Martin Cleomacka, of course. Both players, I'm sure, are very nice. I tell you what, Chris, what I could do is, because I'm going to do a video on the Premier League lineup being announced. So when it does, I will be doing a video on it. If you want, you can send me a clip of your thoughts on Twitter, and I'll include that in the video maybe, because I won't do a stream for it. So if you want to do that, Chris, then that'll be maybe a nice little addition, so you can still get your thoughts on. Because I don't really want to do a stream on it. I just want to do a 5-6 minute video on it, discussing my thoughts on it. So I could get your thoughts on it as well. Me home, please don't take me home. I just don't want to go to work. He's got to take the 147, which is ridiculous. Because Wade, look, Wade wants 158 with your opponent sat on tops. I mean, this would be vintage Wade. Double 19 for the 158. Oh, that would have been so James Wade. His opponent's on tops, and he misses double 19 for the 158. Double 10, double 5 for Martijn. And Martijn Cleomacka is missing chances when Wade... You cannot miss when James Wade is sat on 19. 3 for double 8. 4, a break of throw. Double 4. Total switch to the other side of the board. And he's missed. So Cleomacka has a lifeline. The Dutch giant. 1 for double 2. Double 1. 1 dart in hand for double 1. And he's dropped it. James Wade, double 4 for a break of throw. This is a huge moment. And he does. He breaks Martijn Cleomacka. He leads by 1 leg to 0 and 3 sets to 0. This is pretty much game over. We've seen players come back from 3-0 down, i.e. Gary Anderson. But surely this is too much of an ask for... Martijn Cleomacka, especially when Wade is just doing what Wadey does. 96, 97 average, probably. I haven't seen the averages, but mid to high. Ton 40 for James Wade. It looks weird, though, that when Wade is... But look at that, though. 23 100 plus is... That is the... When your opponent is only hitting 10 or 11, I think it was, from Cleomacka. Hey, baby! Ooh. Ah! I want to know. So, Cleomacka sat on 3-3-3. So, 6 darts at 101 for Wadey. Even if he takes out the max, I don't see him taking out the 153. So 101 for Wadey, 1 for Tops. Tops for a holder throw. He's dropped it. Doesn't matter, he will be back for double 10. It doesn't matter at all. Wade, not known to be a 180 hitter anyway. He's consistent. Yeah. Double 10. Missed the first dart. It's on the wire. Oh, it's a weird second dart. Double 10 for Wade. And he gets away with it. James Wade is doing what Wade does in these moments. Just throwing a 95, 96 average. But he's on about 40, 50%, 99% of the time on the outer ring. And that is the defining factor in this game. This is like a devil's advocate point here. Yes, Wadey got through against Van der Vaart via the bye. Do you think Vincent could have beat Wade? Because, yes, obviously it is irrelevant now, and Wade is basically in the quarterfinals against Mervyn King. But I tell you what, Vincent, this would have been a whole lot different should he have played Vincent. Because I think Vincent would have had a good go at Wade. I'm not saying he would have beat him, but James Wade might not have even been in this position. It's just, you can't say if, buts, and maybes, because you could also say if Cullen wins that 7th set, I don't think he gets past Joe Cullen. So, you know, if, buts, and maybes and all that jazz, but a turn to leave 107. Cleomacka wants tops, and he still misses it. So James Wade should have a dart at tops for the match. 67 for tops. Tops for the match. Oh, he's missed it. James Wade misses 107 for the match. Martin Cleomacka wants double 10 to save. Well, not save anything. He's going to lose. He does get double 10. He delays the inevitable. And James Wade is now throwing for the match. Yeah, he's not hit a 180 in this match so far. You're betting odds down the absolute drain if you've betted James Wade to hit so many 180. Well, hit a 180 at least, because he's not hit a single one. Martin Cleomacka hits a maximum. Good timed maximum for Martin Cleomacka. That was a very well timed 180. How was James Wade got a 140 there? It seemed as though that second dart in single 20 blocked any sort of route into that treble 20, and James Wade has just gone bang, easy. Easy. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, James Wade. The quality is unbelievable. Oh, forget Man United, Callum. We're playing woeful at the moment. Burnley probably will beat us. I need to go and give my mother a drink in a minute. The ball for the match. Double 10 for the match. Double 10 for the match. Oh, is James Wade bottling it? Of course he isn't. It's James Wade. He doesn't bottle it. Martin Cleomacka misses the ball. So double 10 for Wadey. Surely not. James Wade beats Martin Cleomacka by 4-0. An absolute whitewash by the machine. He gets over the line very, very, very convincingly in a 4-0 win over the Dutch giant Martin Cleomacka. That was very, very easy. I'm sorry, but you cannot allow Wade to control you in a game because you will lose. Wow. Wow. I mean, fair play, Wade. That was pretty sensational. Martin Cleomacka was poor. I'm going to be back in literally 2 minutes. I'm going to drop this downstairs and then I'm going to take a quick toilet break. Get your comments in the chat and I will answer them when I come back. So bear with me. I will literally be like 2 minutes. So get your chats in. I'll be back shortly. Right, there we go. Just put a few comments up. So Robert says, hi, Mike, how's you? Yeah, I'm not bad, mate. Hope you are well yourself. Fantastic from Wadey. Yeah. Callum says, I see Rob Cross as a potential winner, but want Mike Smith to win. But he's got to get past Gezzy. Six-time quarterfinalist. Jesus Christ. I was literally saying, right, the other day, I would love to play in the World Championship. James Wade doesn't care about the fact that this is his sixth quarterfinalist. All he cares about is winning the tournament, which shows the insane mentality of Wade. But I would love to be Wade. Imagine that. The amount of finals he's been in, the amount of things he's won, the amount of big moments he's had, and he doesn't care unless he's winning stuff, which ridiculous, by the way, is absolutely phenomenal mentality. And you can see why he's won a lot of things in darts, because of the mentality is there, and obviously the ability is there to back it up. Wade has basically said it's nice not to play Vincent because he really likes him. He thinks he's a really nice guy. What are these questions by the bloody media? They need to get bloody sacking. They've just asked James Wade, going into a quarter-final, have you thought about winning the tournament? I mean, what sort of idiot goes into a quarter-final thinking, I don't know, I'm not sure about winning this one, to be fair. But we might give it a crack next year. I mean, God's sake, man, why are they asking some stupid questions? I've always said this about media. They'll ask the stupid questions. Like, they asked Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in one of his last press conferences, what do you think about the Ryder Cup? I mean, get on with it, for Christ's sake. We don't want to know the manager's thoughts on the bloody Ryder Cup. We want to know why the team's playing shit. But come on, man. You need to ask some questions that's going to, give us some insight rather than say something like that. But, it is what it is. This is the crap that they come out with, isn't it? Oh, I can't wait for Rob Cross's walk on. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Do, do, do. Oh, the fire. Oh, the fire. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Do, do, do. Can't get this bloody Pepsi out of the bloody bag. What are you doing, you prat? What are you bloody doing? I can't do it. I'm like Mark Goldbridge. Not like that, idiot. No, I like Goldbridge. A lot don't, but I do. Bear with me. Did you see the question that was asked to Price at the press conference? No, I didn't. What question was that? Feeling hot, hot, hot. Do, do, do. On the fire. Need the fire. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Right, now we've got that crap game underway. Let's be honest, everyone. If you say you wasn't thinking this, then you're lying. Everyone wanted that first game to just end, so we can get into game 2 and 3. And anyone that disagrees is lying to you. He was asked, what are you going to do if you test positive day before the world final? Price replies, go home. Oh, God. Who asked that? Was that... Please don't tell me that was Phil Baz from Online Darts. Please tell me it wasn't him, because I respect that guy. Ooh, the fire. Every fire feeling hot, hot, hot. Do, do, do. Robbie Cross, Robbie Cross, Robbie Cross. Na, 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 na. Robbie Cross, Robbie Cross, Robbie Cross. You'll have to send me the link, Chris, to the video, and I'll watch it later on. But I'm guessing it's really funny. Do, do, do. Is Gary Anderson, this is an interesting question for the chat, is Gary Anderson ever going to win another world title? That is your question before the game starts. Will Gando ever win the worlds again? Or is it just too... is the field too sort of... is the field too like sort of intense now for Gary Anderson to go through a tournament and win it? I'm not too sure whether he will win another one, but it'd be interesting to see what you guys say in the chat room. Right, I'll check it after the stream. Yeah, it's probably sensible for you to send it now because you might forget, and I might forget as well. So, yeah. Oh, the fire. On the fire, feeling hot, hot, hot. Callum says, yes, if his form picks up, but if he keeps playing like this, no. Yeah. And Boo has said, no, Fallon will win one, though. No. I'll tell you what, no, I'm not even going to say it, because if I say it and it happens, I'm going to have egg on my face. So I'm looking at the players that are going to lose a tour card to see if any of, or players that won't have a tour card. Wait, hang on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So bear with me. I'm trying to find the 128 field. I'm trying to find the 128 players that will be on the tour next year. Does anyone know where I can find that? It's on the... let me have a look. Right, so the 64 order of merit. The tour card winners from last Q school. The tour card winners from the Q school coming up on the internet. Cheers for that, Chris. I would have never known. 2 players from the development tour. 2 players from the 21 development tour. 2 players from the challenge tour. 2 players from the top player from that. So it's them. Then right, I'll go through that later on, but feeling hot, do. Hot, do. Hot, do. Rob Cross does have the darts in this one. Wood and fire, feeling hot. What are we saying for this game then? I'm saying Rob Cross is too good. I'm saying Rob Cross is too good at the moment for too good to lose this game. If you are new to the channel, do hit the subscribe button. Please make sure, to hit the like button, as we are on the road to 20. On the road to 20 likes and jump around. I don't think Rob Cross loses to Gary Anderson. Gary Anderson. Callum, don't watch that crap. Yeah, don't watch that, mate, please. It's going to be a crap. I see one of the players will win. 4-3 Cross, says Chris. Have these ever met in the Worlds? Has Adam Smith left the tournament then? One, two, three. Scotland get battered everywhere they go. Scotland get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Rob Cross has not lost a game against Gary Anderson. He's played him 9 times. He's not lost a single one. He beat him in a UK Open qualifier, 2017. He beat him in a Players' Championship semi-final, 2017. Beat him in a UK Open qualifier again, 6-5. Beat him in the UK Open 10-5. Beat him in another Pro Tour, 6-0. Beat him in the Premier League, 7-5, 7-3. Beat him in the US Darts Masters, 8-4. Beat him in another Players' Championship event, 6-2. And beat him in the Premier League, 7-5 last year. That can't be right. Sure. No, I'm not sure. We'll just go for it. Who cares? I need to see these Anderson darts to see if they are different. Yeah, they are. They're back to his old darts. Zach Tominski. I always get it wrong when I say your name, Zach. Is it Tominski? Yeah, it's Tominski. He says, come on, cross. 1, 2, 3, 4. Scotland get battered everywhere they go. Scotland get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Scotland get battered everywhere they go. Scotland get battered everywhere they go. Double 16 for Voltage. Double 8. And he gets it. Rob Cross holds through. Leads the Flying Scotsman. Takes the first leg of the match. Leads 1-0. If Anderson goes 3-0 down in this one, I don't think he'll have enough to turn it around. Rob Cross is a better player than Ian White and in a much, much better vein of form. Ian White really could drop out of the 32 next season. He is only he's 55, 56 grand inside the top 32. So, he probably will. A couple of good wins on the Euro Tour and the Pro Tour will keep him his top 32 place, I'd imagine. And just getting into the match play. Who's going to stop Merv King? James Wade. In the next game. Massive year for Durrant. Yeah. Feel sorry for Glenn. Only 25 grand inside the top 32. So I think he's got to defend. He's got to defend a quarter-final of the Worlds. Or a last 16, I can't remember. Quarter-final, I think. This would be sensational. For the ball, Rob Cross, for the 167. He had too much time to think about it, I think. Shouldn't have stopped. He probably would have taken out that ball for the 167 if he would have carried on the motion rather than stopping, coming back and throwing. So 35 should be free for double 16. His favourite dart on the board. Double 16 for a break of throw. Anderson slow out of the blocks. And Rob Cross doubles his lead on the Flying Scotsman. Rob Cross. Oh, it's a poor visit, this. Wonder what darts Peter Wright is going to throw with. Yeah, it's the World Championship darts from last year, isn't it, Gary? Oh, Rob Cross is on fire. Rob Cross was on fire against Daryl Gurney in the last match. And he's continued that in this one against Gary Anderson. Rob Cross wins this. He's into a semi-final. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. He's into a quarter-final against Luke Humphreys. What a game that is, by the way. Rob Cross, Luke Humphries in a quarter-final. Could have Luke Humphries, Mervyn King, and Callan Rydz all in the quarterfinals. So 81 to break the cross throw. So ball for Anderson. It's a very good shot from Gary Anderson. Breaks the throw. Breaks the Rob Cross throw. Throw in for a level set. This is a game I don't mind going the distance between Anderson and Cross. I just didn't want the... Boo, you absolutely love Fallon Sherrick, don't you? Fair play. You love the woman. Every dart stream we do, Boo will come out with at least... Well, each dart stream is like 3 or 4 hours. So I'll say 10 to 15 times you'll mention Fallon Sherrick in every stream. You absolutely love the woman. I can't believe you comment either yesterday or the day before. You said if she gets through Q School, we're going to have to rename it Cute School. McTominay has scored. I'll tell you what, Man United, right, are 11 points off the title with 2 games in hand. Win them 2 games in hand, we're 5 points off the title. And people want to, I'm not going to say it, but want to be up the ass of, wants to be up the ass of Man City and say, oh, look at Man City, absolutely, yeah. We're not going to get into football talk. She goes out with Cameron Menzies. Is he going to Q School? Double 18 for Ando. Holds the throw, says to Rob Cross, if you want to win set 1, pal, you're going to have to do it on your own throw. You're not breaking me in this set. Even though we did in leg 2, but we move. Good 140 that from Rob Cross. From Gary Anderson, sorry, not Rob Cross. Good 82, that. It's a good 82 because the first 2 darts are very poor. It's weird how you can have a good 82 but also a crap 82, if that makes sense. This is a poor 3 legs in a row for Rob Cross. He was excellent in legs 1 and 2. Legs 3, 4, and 5. Ando has just put the foot on the gas, but only 26, sorry. So he allows Rob Cross to get back into it. Only 78. Let me have a look. Cameron Menzies. No. WDF. Yeah, he is. He's got Jones or Cameron. Don't know who that Jones and Cameron is, but he is. Double 12 for Rob Cross. Double 6 for Voltage to snatch the set. What a set that, Rob Cross. I don't know how he's managed that. Gary Anderson was electric in leg 3, 4, and 5. And Rob Cross snatches the set from the grasp of Gary Anderson. That is World Championship winning form from Rob Cross. Excellent in leg 1 and 2. Awful in leg 3, 4, and 5. And still manages to win the set. That, from Rob Cross, is what it would take to go on to win the world title. I'm not getting ahead of myself saying that Rob Cross could become the world champ. Excuse me, a world champion. Wait, where will Rob Cross go in the world? I think I said world number 2, didn't I? So if he wins this, he doesn't go ahead of Mike Smith. So the only way Rob Cross goes into the world, into the top 10, is if he beats Anderson and then beats Luke Humphries. That means he will have 422 grand. If Michael Smith loses to Gerwyn Price, he will be sat on 390. So he will actually, Cross will go up to world number 7 if he gets to the semi-finals. If he then gets to the final, he will leapfrog into the top 5. Depending on whether James Wade gets through Merv King, we'll see whether he goes into the top 4. If Rob Cross wins the tournament, the only way that James Wade could... Well, no. If Rob Cross wins the tournament, he goes to world number 4, will guarantee his Premier League spot, even though... even though I think he is in the Premier League as it is for winning the European Championship, I reckon, right, what I reckon they should do for the Premier League is they should have a qualifying system. So how you do on the tour in any given year gets you into the Premier League. So the Premier League, so like the Pro Tour, oh no, actually not the Pro Tour, like the year to date. So the whole year only includes ranking money won in 2021. So the Premier League for next year would be, if it was based off that, let me know your thoughts on this Premier League, because it will be the players who have won the most money and done the best based off money in this year. So this is what the Premier League would be. Peter Wright, Gerwyn Price, Johnny Clayton, James Wade, Rob Cross, Michael Van Gerwen, Michael Smith, Luke Humphries, Jose de Souza, Ryan Searle. That would be the Premier League. Should it go in that format that I said, that Premier League would be decent. You've got Peter Wright, Gerwyn Price, MVG as the top 3, obviously. You've got Wade, who's just goes about his business. Then you've got Clayton, who also just goes about his business. You've got Rob Cross, Mike Smith, Luke Humphries, who like to give it some. You've got Ryan Searle, who's just going to put in 100, 108, 105 average pretty much every game and just play absolutely phenomenal. And then you've got Jose, who's going to be there for the, weirdly enough, for like the miscounting, but not for that. He'll be there for the drama and the entertainment that he gives. And if you look at it, from that top 10 that I've said, all 8 of those top 10 are still in the World Championship, which basically capitalizes what I mean about the Premier League, because Searle is still in the world, so is Humphrey, so is Mike Smith, Cross, Wade, Price, and Wright. Because on this list, Gary Anderson is 24th. Gary Anderson has only got 95 grand from this year. If Humphries reaches the final of this tournament, he gets in for me. Well, statistically, if Luke Humphries wins this tournament, he is the 4th best player of this year. If he gets to the final, sorry. Yeah, and he was electric in that semi-final against MVG. Don't get it twisted. That semi-final against Michael Van Gerwen for Luke Humphries, unbelievable player in that game. Did not miss. I mean, when you're playing Michael Van Gerwen and you just don't miss, that is a good sign that you're a good player, sort of thing. If you don't miss against MVG and put like 100 whatever it was average against what was the world number? No, I think he was the world number 3 at the time, wasn't he? But still a 3-time world champion, and you're chucking that sort of thing at him. Boring tables. How many sets is this going, guys, in your opinion? I'm saying this tournament. Ton 40. I reckon this. I reckon 6 sets. I reckon six sets. I reckon 4-2 cross. You can't take it. Can't take it. The 1-2-7. Gary Anderson wants tops for a holder throw. Double 10. Finally for Gary, as he mutters to himself. He does that a lot, Gary Anderson. He always mutters to himself, doesn't he? I think he tells himself off sometimes when he does that. I like contenders in the Premier League. Was a good idea. I liked it, but you can only do that for so long. Yeah, I think the second time it ruined it. The first time I was like, oh my God, look at this. This is insane. And then they've done it again. I was like, oh, I think you do that just for once, just to test it. And then it was good, but it doesn't want to be tarnished. But it's not like they came into the tournament and they were woeful. They took points off people. Fallon, I know I don't want to mention her, but Fallon, who did she draw? I think she did draw, didn't she? John Henderson drew with Michael Van Gerwen. I think Chris Dobie got a point as well, didn't he? Well, not a point, but got a draw. $131 to leave 130 for the 2-time world champ. The 1-time world champ. How weird does that feel? Still, so it was 4 years ago that he done that, but still feels very weird calling Rob Cross a world champ. I must say, sorry if anyone related to or knows Rob Cross is watching this, but the ball for the 130, he's missed it. See, with Rob Cross sat on 146, no, you can't do it. I was going to say set that up, hit single 18, set it up for double 16, but Rob Cross has a knack of taking out big finishes. He didn't, so in hindsight, Gary Anderson could have gone single 18. Double 8. Gary Anderson takes double 8, leads 2-0. These professionals make these doubles look absolutely piss easy. It is actually really hard. Gary Anderson. Whoa, Gary. But yeah, I do just want to say a massive thank you for the support on yesterday's stream. 15,000 views on that watch long last night. So big up to everyone that was watching that. It was a mental night. We gained like 40 subscribers during that stream. So just ridiculous amount of support on yesterday's watch along. Well, always a lot of support on the watch lines. But yesterday, I mean, I don't know if you guys are watching this now, knew or looked at the people watching, but at one time there was like not 190 people in, like ridiculous stuff. If you love the darts, stand up. Only 85. One 3-1 to leave, double 12. Rob Cross sat on 2-1-0. Of course, cannot take out 2-10 with 3 darts. So Gary Anderson for a straight set win. Double 12. Gary Anderson levels up this last 16 game. Gary Anderson won. Rob Cross won. This is going to be a classic in the Ali Pali. I think this could go the distance, to be fair. A total climax to game one. Game one was just... James Wade was just a million miles better than Martin Cleomacka. But this one looks like it could be an equal game. I'm not boring you, honestly. There's going to be 30 tour cards made available at Q School. Do you know what? I don't think Jose gets in. I think, and I will give a reason because I can't just say a controversial point like that and not back it up. But I was watching what someone said yesterday. I'm stealing the idea from them, unfortunately. But I don't care. It's a good idea, so I am going to bring it up to back up to my point. But as a not neutral, but as a casual darts fan, or not even a casual darts fan, as someone turning over to the TV and seeing Jose de Souza lose to Alan Suter, every single one is going to type in Alan Suter to find his world ranking. See, then Jose is 5th in the world, and they will look at Suter and say, Suter is like 51st, I think, 52nd maybe. And they'll think, oh my God, Jose de Souza, the world number 5, has just lost to an absolute nobody. Obviously, we know Suter is a very good player, but they will look at that and think, oh my God, he's just lost to someone who's basically crap. He's a nobody. And then they might think, oh, we don't want that. We don't want him to be in the Premier League. And that's why I think he might not get in. The same as Dimitri. I think Dimitri will be in, and I think Jose probably will be in as well. But that's just to play devil's advocate, those two, basically, for Dimitri and for, what's his bloody name, Jose. Maybe I'm talking a load of rubbish, but it's just devil's advocate. So, Viva Ronaldo, Viva Ronaldo, running down the wing, and United sing, Viva Ronaldo. Vandenberg excites fans more than de Souza, that's how I feel. Not just that, he fits the profile. We've said this before, how many... Oh, we've got up a subscriber. If you are subscribing to the channel, please do let me know in the chat so I can thank you for doing that. But yeah, there's this thing as well called a darting profile where you've got to fit the darting profile of Sky and the PDC. Vandenberg ticks that. He's fluent in, I think, 6 different languages. So, you know, he ticks that box for commercial reasoning. And, you know, he likes to dance on stage. He likes to put himself out there on stage, and really sort of play to the crowd sort of thing. No, Alan Suter should not be in the Premier League. Unfortunately, maybe in a few years' time, but that would be that would be pathetic of me to say if I'm saying that Fallon and Raymond van Barneveld shouldn't be in the Premier League to then turn around and say, yeah, Alan Suter should. So yeah, I don't want him in the Premier League just because it's basically hypocrite. Yes, Jadon Sancho has scored 2-0 United. I think he's gone down as no goal. Well, Sky says it's no goal. 2-0 Man United. Burnley in the mud. Sean Dyche! I can't believe it. I've got Wood up top and I still can't win. I've got Wood, and I've got Tarkowski, and I've got Nick Pong, and I'm still shit. Oh, you got to feel sorry for Burnley. They're such a tin pot team, aren't they? They're such a crap team. $184. Gary Anderson to leave him 81. Rob Cross is behind on 204. Sean Dyche. I've got Wood. I've got Ben Mee. And I've got Ashley Barnes. And I've got Westwood. I know exactly why you've said that, Boo, about the Nordics. Ball for the 81. Gary Anderson makes another 12-dart leg. Gando or Grando, because he is a granddad, of course, takes out the 81 on the ball. I don't know if he is a granddad or expecting to be. I was shocked Michael Smith missed out in the Premier League again, as he's exciting to watch, but fair play PDC leaving him out as he wasn't in good form. Yeah, did you see his interview following that, though? His interview after not being selected, I was like, geez, I would not want to be watching that if I was Matt Porter, because he was furious. And I think that's where he's matured, Michael Smith. I think, well, no, I was going to say if he doesn't get in the Premier League, he won't do that. But yeah, I think he will do that again because he deserves to be in it this year. Last year, no. I don't think many people put him in. I think the fact that Chizzy got to the semi-finals of the Worlds, I'm surprised he missed out, to be fair, Chizzy. Another player that could be on that slide. Currently sat World number 13, Chizzy, probably defending a lot of money. I'm not going to keep saying who's defending a lot of money in 2022 because I'm going to do a video on it, so don't want to ruin the video or explain everything now because you'll be like, what's the point of me watching the video? I've already seen how much people are defending next year, so... Everywhere they go. So he has left the big fish, Gando. So 170. Oh, ball for Ando. Oh, Gary Anderson takes out the ball. Take a bow. The flying Scotsman could be flying into the quarterfinals of the World Championship. Hits the ball for Gando. He just didn't look like missing that. As soon as the first treble hit, it just didn't look like missing it. Follows up with a 140. He is beating, at the moment, a very, very in-form Rob Cross. He said, didn't he, that he wanted to perform a lot better than that game against Ian White. And he needs to do that with the form that Rob Cross is in at the moment. 174 for Rob Cross to leave himself 92. Gary Anderson wants another treble. Only a ton to leave 164. So he wants 72 left. Got to be 60 for double six. He's not gonna. So he's left 32. I mean, I would say he's left 32 and will be back, but Gary Anderson has just taken out the 170. He's not going to take out the 164. I think he holds throw here, Rob Cross, double 16. I say this goes in the second dart. I see he goes outside, then inside. First dart, Rob Cross holds throw. This is a massive leg of the match. This is a massive, massive leg. If Rob Cross breaks, then holds, he's 2-1 up. Gary Anderson has the darts to go 2-1 up. Big, big. And Gary Anderson starts it with a maximum 180 from the Flying Scotsman. Gary Anderson is averaging 110 in set 3. Well, he's gone 3 perfect darts and he's at treble 1. $139 for Rob Cross. Anderson needs a treble. Needs a treble. 94, treble 18, third dart. So he's not going to finish Gary Anderson on 184. So Rob Cross needed a free treble visit. He's at 5 and 4, and now he's at 19. Good 100 there from Ando. Leaves himself 84 for the set. So 29 and 33. And the last 2 visits of Rob Cross's game. 8. And he's left 4. Well, he's left tops. Hit 44 to leave tops. Needs a maximum to leave 64. Needs a maximum to leave 64. It's a 140 to leave 104. Oh, Gary Anderson is allowing Rob Cross back into the game. This has to go. This 104 from Rob Cross has to go. 60, 12, 32. Or 60, 54 for 32. He can't do it. So double 5 for Ando to win the set. Double 5 on the wire. Double 5 in, second dart. Gary Anderson leads by 2 sets to 1 on voltage Rob Cross. And so far, it's the man with the 1 extra world title that leads in this battle. 3-0. 3-0 Man United. Game over. Sean Dyche, I can't believe it. I've got Wood, and I've got Barnes, and I've got bloody Ben Mee. I can't believe it. Shove that Ronaldo in the Sue up your arse. I've got Sue, and she lives in bloody Burnley. Not this bloody Ronaldo bloke. Burnley in the mud. Yeah, Burnley are shite, aren't they? Fair play. They are absolutely shite. Surely Burnley can get relegated now. Just relegate Burnley, please. Please just relegate Burnley. One win all season. Oh, that is ridiculous. Gary Anderson takes tops. Gary Anderson leads 1-0 in set 4. I genuinely could see Anderson going to win this 4-1, 4-2. Just relegate Burnley, for Christ's sake. I pray to God they go down, Chris. One win in 16 games. It's bloody awful, man. It's bloody awful. One win in 13. Christ. Please get rid of them. Man United only need another 5 more goals to go 5th. Man United are 19 points off the title with 2 games in hand. Aaron Lennon has just scored for Burnley. Aaron Lennon has just scored for Burnley. 3-1. I hope Newcastle go down with that wealth. Geordie's going down with $1 billion in the bank. $1 billion in the bank. $1 billion in the bank. Geordie's going down with $1 billion in the bank. I don't care if Geordies go down as long as the Geordie darts players produce something. Callan Ridds, Chris Dobie, Ryan Joyce, Joe Cullen. $94 for Rob Cross. $116 for Gando for a break of throw. Tops. Oh, Gary Anderson is on fire at the moment. He's not missing much, is he? Gary Anderson breaks the Rob Cross throw, leads by 2 legs to 0. He's already leading by 2 sets to 1. Anderson has the darts for a 3-1 set lead. Fair play to Gary Anderson, though. Ton 40 from Rob Cross puts him under a lot of pressure, Gando. Anderson needs a maximum. Only a ton. So Cross will have 6 darts at 2-2-6 for a break of throw. Only 59 from Rob Cross, leaves 167. He is on a finish. Gary wants a maximum to leave himself 118. Oh, Gary! Go, Gary! Leaves himself 118. Rob Cross needs to take this. Treble 19. Oh, he's gone into the treble 1. Oh, Rob Cross. Need a bit of luck. You need luck in that situation. 60, 18 tops. 20, 60, double 18. He can't. So 88 for Rob Cross. This needs to go. Otherwise, Gary wants 60 for the set. So 51 for 32. You can't do it. So Gary Anderson wants, or should, I'll say should, have 2 darts at tops for the set. Tops for Anderson for the set. Got to go lower. He's missed darts. Gary Anderson has missed 2 darts at tops for the set. Rob Cross, 19 for 32. 2, double 16. Has to go. And he gets it. Rob Cross takes double 16. And he gets a leg back. He breaks Gary Anderson. Gary Anderson will have the darts in leg 5, of this set. So it's not a massive, massive issue. But still, you don't want to be putting yourself in that position, do you? One, 3, 9 from Rob Cross. He was it's a double cross when he does that stutter before he throws. 1, 3, 6 from Ando. This is on the cross throw, so not only he needs to hold throw, but a break of throw here for Gary to win the set will take him in great confidence going into the next set, which would be to win the match. I'll tell you what, this was unexpected, I must say. If Gary goes on to win this, whatever the score, even if it's 4-3, if Gary goes on to win this, it will be a shock, which sounds really funny that the world seed number 6 beating the seed number 11 is a shock. But let's face it, Anderson was very poor against Ian White. And he wasn't amazing against Adrian Lewis, but good enough, to say the least. So Gary Anderson will have 2 more darts at tops. Single for double for the set. Gary Anderson does win the set. The Flying Scotsman goes into break number 2, leading Rob Cross by 3 sets to 1. Does Anderson have the darts in this next set? No, it's on the next set is on Cross's throw. Oh, that's interesting. What's the odds on Anderson winning it 4-1? What is the odds on Anderson winning this 4-1 from here? He's 1 set away. 1,503 points away from the quarterfinal against Luke Humphries. I'll tell you what, it's all of a sudden changed because I think Gary could beat Luke Humphries. I genuinely think Gary Anderson could beat Humphries. We could be seeing a literal definition of Gary Anderson just not getting away with it, but doing stuff that just undefined sort of thing, where it's not meant to be sort of thing. Everyone said Rob Cross was, well, mostly everyone said Rob Cross was going to win this game, and it was going to be Rob Cross versus Luke Humphries in the quarterfinal, but I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. If Gary beats Rob Cross, I think he could beat Humphries. I think he could actually beat Luke Humphries. I'm just looking at the quarterfinal lineups to see which games are going to be on in the afternoon, which games are in the evening. James Wade, Mervyn King is an afternoon session. Let's just call a spade a spade. That's an afternoon session. Gerwyn Price, Michael Smith is an evening session game. Peter Wright or Ryan Searle, Callum Ridds. Depends who wins that, I think. If Wright wins it, that's definitely an evening. If Searle wins it, that could be an afternoon game. Humphreys, what do you guys think then? So, Gerwyn Price, Michael Smith is going to be an evening game, an evening session game, in my opinion. I think you guys would agree with that. I think Wade against Mervyn King will be an afternoon session, I think. I think Callan Rydz against Peter Wright will be an evening session. Or do they do it in bracket order? I think they do it in bracket order, don't they? Yeah, it's done in bracket order. Looking at the schedule. So in the afternoon session, it will be... The first game will be James Wade versus Mervyn King. The second game in the afternoon will be Gerwyn Price, Michael Smith. And then in the evening session, the first game will be Luke Humphreys versus Anderson or Cross. And the second game will be Peter Wright or Ryan Searle against Callan Rydz. That's probably what will happen, actually. I forgot that it's done in what's it called? In bracket order. The Premier League is the 3rd of February. The first Thursday of February. Which I think is the 3rd. Yeah, I've never slated Gary Anderson, to be fair. I've always said Anderson has the ability to sustain a place in the top 10 of the world. I think when Gary starts to drop, I think that's when he might pack it in. Pack it in, pack it in, pack it in. Let me begin. And you don't want that. What a tune. Yeah, but I think if Gary Anderson starts to slip down to like 13, 14 in the world, I reckon he might pack it in, to be fair. Or, no, it's going to be tough to see when Gary Anderson puts the darts away. But when he does, it's going to be a bit emotional, to be fair, because Anderson has won pretty much everything apart from... Has he won the Slam? I don't know if he's won the Slam and the Grand Prix. I'm going to have a look, actually. Pack it in, let me begin. And you don't want that. So he's So he's won the Worlds, won the match play, won the yeah, he's not won the Slam or the Grand Prix. He's won the UK Open, won the Players' Championship finals. He's not won the Masters either, and he's not won the European Championships. So if Gary Anderson wins the Grand Prix, the Slam, the Euros, and the Masters, he is officially one of the best ever players. Oh, no, I'm not doing that anymore, Jactus. No, I thought you meant when does the Premier League start? Gary Anderson breaks the Rob Cross throw and leads 1-0 in set 5. I thought you meant when does the actual Premier League start? I'm not going to do that Premier League idea that I said just because I haven't got the time to do it. I'll still do darts versus subscribers, but I'm not going to do that until after the World Championships and after Q School. I'm so busy between now and like February time. It's unbelievable. And work as well on top of that. 184, Rob Cross. Son, yeah, you want to see my schedule, Jack, this mate. I'm absolutely pumped with like stuff that I'm going to be doing content-wise and other stuff as well. Like literally, I've got so much planned, so much to do. Ton 40 to leave himself the fish. See how many likes we're on. Have we hit? Right, we're halfway to the like target of 20 likes. If you're watching this and you've not yet hit the subscribe button or the like button, please do both for that, guys. We are on the road to 2K subscribers and 20K, not 20K, bloody hell, I wish, 20 likes. So 81 for Rob Cross to break straight back. 57 for 24. Why would you put... I don't know why he's thrown the last dart there. 16 for Tops. Tops for Ando. Anderson misses Tops for 2-0. Rob Cross is back for 81. Is it going to go this time? 57. No, 19. 12. I don't like this. He's not going to hit this. He is not going to hit this bullseye. He stutters too much, Rob Cross. He hits the 2 darts, comes back, composes himself, and then tries to hit the ball. You're not going to do it. You need to stay with the rhythm. Tops for Anderson. Needs to go lower. Good marker. Oh, Gary. Which way is he going to go? It should be 988, but we've seen people go different routes. It is... Oh, why does he stop? He does this so often, Rob Cross. 88, 4. Why are you stopping? You're ruining the confidence. You're ruining the consistency and the fluency. You're never going to do that, Rob Cross. He stops, takes like 5-6 seconds back, and then throws at it. You're not going to keep the fluency. 10. Anderson is furious with this. Gary Anderson cannot hit a double to save his life. Gary Anderson has missed 7 leg darts. He's furious, Gary Anderson. He cannot get rid of that leg, and Rob Cross wins it on 2. Gary Anderson is furious. He should have been 2-0 up and 1 leg away. Gary Anderson should not be losing that leg. Quite weirdly enough, Rob Cross is actually better on... is quite better against the throw than on it, which is quite weird. You'd expect to be better on throw than off throw, but I think I'm better on off throw as well, to be fair. If you love the dart, stand up. If you love the dart, stand up. I can't because I've got my pajama bottoms on. I do love the darts, hence why I'm doing bloody 4-hour streams for it nearly every day. It won't be as bad as this during other tournaments, though, because other tournaments are just like a week or a weekend, aren't they? So, 1040. Right, big... Well, not big news for 2022, but I will not do ITV tournaments. That's the only tournaments I will not do is the ITV ones because I can't get ITV up here unless I can sort something out for it. But other than that, I can't. And I'm massively behind on ITV Hub. So I won't be able to do many of the ITV tournaments. Oh, he's going to leave 53. That is absolutely phenomenal darts from Gary Anderson. 180 to leave 53 to put your opponent under huge amount of pressure when he's not doing well on the doubles. 88. Rob Cross finally gets a leg, and you've got to feel sorry for Rob Cross because Rob was so good in that game against Daryl Gurney. He was so good against Raymond van Barneveld. And he's just fell off a cliff in terms of the performance. Performance level has dropped massively. And you're not even lying by saying that. The performance has dropped off massively from his first two rounds. Rob Cross, and he just needs something. You feel he needs like a massive outshot or an 11-12 that leg breaker throw or something like that. Because don't get me wrong, he's not out of this game. Rob Cross could still reel off this, and then the next 2 sets in a row and win the game 4-3. Could easily happen. But the fact that Gary Anderson only needs 2 more legs for the match is what is kind of going in Gary's favour, you could say. Oh, that's good, Evan. I'm glad that your isolation is finished, pal. It's never nice anyone having to isolate, especially the subscribers of my stream, because, well, at least my stream is keeping you going, I guess. Even if I am talking absolute rubbish for like 3 to 4 hours. With not having work in the morning, I can literally, when I get off the stream, I can literally pelter the board with like an hour or 2 of practice, which is good because I need to keep practicing it. What a shot that is from Rob Cross. I said he needed something. Rob Cross gets within a set of Gary Anderson. I said he needed something. 100 plus checkout is what it's going to get him back in the game. Gary Anderson starts set 6 with a maximum. What can Rob Cross reply with? Oh, he's got into the treble one. 10 televised titles, 27 non-televised titles. Where does James rank among the all-time greats? I'm going to sound like an absolute idiot, right? But not in the top 5 because he's not won a world title. No, not in the top like 6 or 7 because he's not won a world title. I think you've got to have... well, Boo says it right there. There's Phil Taylor and then there's everyone else. You've got Phil Taylor in a league of his own. Like he's the greatest of all time. Then you've got like the list of world champions, which is Wright, Cross, Anderson, Lewis, MVG, Gerwin Price, all the world champion winners. Anderson does take leg 1 of set 6. Holds throw against Robbie Cross. He's only 2 holds a throw away from the quarterfinal. But yeah, you've got Taylor up there. So Taylor's in a league of his own, basically. Then you've got all the world champions. Then Wade is literally on the cusp of that. Soon as Wade wins a world title, he goes above Gerwin Price. He goes above Peter Wright. He goes above Rob Cross. He goes above quite a lot of people just with 1 world title. So 181 for Cross with Ando not on a finish. A 140. He's going to switch for the 19th. This is a good cover shot. This is a very good cover shot. 134 to the 47. $47 for a hold of throw. 7 tops, 15 for 16 for double 16. So double 16 for Robbie Cross to level up the set. The late big dart. That was a big chance. Big chance. Ando wants 87. Treble 17 for double 18. Gary Anderson breaks the Rob Cross throw. Gary is throwing for the match. I said this was going to be a 6-setter. I did say this was going to be a 6-setter. So, at the end of the day, I wasn't wrong. I tell you what, Rob Cross, I know he's probably going to lose this match, but he is fighting his way through, isn't he? Gerwin Price played last night, Sean. It was last night, wasn't it? Yeah, last night. Against Dirk van Duivenbode. He is going to be on Saturday afternoon. I think it's Saturday afternoon. 1-3-4. The standard of this is ridiculous, though. It is such a good standard from Anderson and Cross. So 91 to stay in the tournament. Why is he stopping? Why is he stopping? I don't understand this. I don't understand why he always stops going for the double. You have to stay consistent, Rob. So Gary Anderson wants the ball for the match. For the match. Gary Anderson has missed 8 match darts. Gary Anderson has missed 8 match darts. Rob Cross breaks the Anderson throw. It's 2-1 in the set. Got to update the score on the bottom to 3-2. I don't know why you keep asking what am I streaming on. I'm streaming on the same thing I've always streamed on for the entire of my streams. So, drink all your beer. Please don't take me home. Don't take me home. I know this sounds weird, and I know, like, apart from the die-hard darts fans, no, I'm not saying anyone's not a die-hard fan, but darts fans that will watch the TV events, the Pro Tour events on, like, Darts Connect and PDC TV and stuff, the die-hard proper darts fans, I don't know if it's just me, because it might just be me, but I'm getting quite emotional. The fact that after tonight, we're into the quarterfinals, and there's only 6 more games to go. No. 7 games to go. Oh, it's just... Oh, no, I don't want to see it end. Surely not. Ball! Boo! Rob Cross decides to go for... Rob Cross elected to go for single 18 instead of the bullseye for the 170. Left double 16. If he doesn't take this... questions will be asked. Double 8. And he takes double 8. Rob Cross holds throw. He says to Gary, you want this win here? You're going to have to win it here. Only 57. It finishes on Monday. The final is on Monday evening. Make sure you are tuned to the stream Monday evening, guys. It's going to be an absolute barnstormer of a stream. Nah. Robbie Cross. Robbie Cross. Nah. Robbie Cross. Robbie Cross. I'll tell you what, Rob Cross could win this. Robbie Cross. Na 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 na. Robbie Cross. Robbie Cross. Only 85, so advantage Rob Cross. But yeah, I'm actually quite upset. So the quarterfinals are Saturday, the 1st of January. The quarterfinals are Sunday, the 2nd of January. And then the final is Monday, the 3rd of January. Johnny Clayton is out. Can you stop asking questions that you could search up, please? I don't mind answering your questions, but these questions that you could find out for yourself. I'm not a bloody Wikipedia page. So 1-3-4 for the set for Robbie Cross. Robbie? That's listening to the chants, that is, for Rob Cross. $94. 129 for the match. Treble 19. Gary Anderson has miscounted. Gary Anderson has miscounted. Oh my God, Gary Anderson miscounts. Robbie Cross. Oh my God, what an absolute massive turnaround. Gary Anderson miscounts on 129 and Rob Cross takes out tops to level the game at 3 sets apiece. Need to tighten them glasses, Gary. You don't know what you're hitting, pal. Oh my God, darting drama. 129, Gary Anderson busts it. Then Rob Cross takes out tops. Wow. Oh, you Jose in disguise. Oh, you Jose in disguise. Scotland get battered everywhere they go. Scotland get battered everywhere they go. I've just messaged my mates in Jose in disguise. Oh, Rob Cross! 162 from Rob Cross. Treble 18, treble 18, treble 18. Oh God, what a standard of Rob Cross darts at the moment. This is unbelievable from Rob Cross. He was out of this at 3 sets to 1 to Anderson. And now Rob Cross is probably favourite to win the match. Wow, what a turnaround. What a turnaround. Rob Cross, like I said, was pretty much out of it. He was 3 sets to 1 down. Thought he was dead and buried. And he has pulled it back to 3 sets apiece. Throwing for double 18 to lead in set 7. Rob Cross leads Gary Anderson. Rob Cross leads the Flying Scotsman. Is that busting of the 129 going to come back and bite the bum of the 2-time world champion? No, he's not, Boo. Robbie Cross. I tell you what, I don't know if you guys know, but Chris knows, I've got 2 bets going on. One for Callan Ridge to reach the final. One for for Rob Cross to win the final, to get to the final. Yeah, I think Boo thought you meant he's actually wearing a mask up there, not the fact that he's wearing a Jose mask. A ton. It's a good turn from Anderson to leave tops. One, 3, 4 for Rob Cross. Tops. Gary Anderson takes tops in one dart. A level set in the 7th and final set. Oh, this is ridiculous. 139. $137. 137. I love that call. There's a few calls that I just love. Obviously, Russ Bray's 180. $180 from Gary Anderson to leave 184. Not a finish, of course. Oh, Rob Cross is at 162 to leave 140. Oh, the setup from Rob Cross. 162. 9 treble. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh. 4 for tops. For tops. Excuse me. Gary Anderson breaks the throw of Rob Cross. Breaks the throw. Gary Anderson is now throwing for the match. What a anticlimax. Another treble you need, Gary. That'll do. 131. Oh, what a lucky dart. 139 after the 131. Gary Anderson wins this game from here. 3-1 in this set, I think. Please don't take me home. I just don't want to go to work. Please don't take me home. 140 for the match. Why have you gone tops, Gary? Probably because your opponent is sat on 208. That's probably why he's gone tops. So tops for the match for Gary Anderson to go to the last 8. Oh, he's missed 3. Oh, God. 108 has to go. This has to go for Rob Cross. 108. 60. Oh, free first dart, Rob Cross. Is that the last dart he will throw at the world? Anderson wants tops for the match. Gary Anderson is into the quarterfinals. He takes on Luke Humphries on New Year's Day. Rob Cross got back from 3 sets to 1 down, leveled it up at 3 sets apiece, and Gary Anderson had too much in set 7. Gets over the line. Gary Anderson takes on Luke Humphries, but the next game is an absolute cracker. Peter Wright takes on Ryan Searle. I'll tell you what, I am buzzing for this Peter Wright game. Do you know what? When the draw was made, well, not when the draw was made, when I knew that this was a potential last 16 game, I was like, I want this. I want this. Yeah, just listen to that, Sean, if you're still in the stream. I'll put that on screen for a minute. Oh, God. I'll tell you what, this is going to be some hell of a game. I don't care what anyone says. This is going to be some hell of a game. Right, I want to try something a minute. Right, has this been updated? If it has... Right, no, we haven't got all of the... Right, why is that not updated yet? Signed, sealed, delivered. Oh, yeah. Right, it's not updated yet. But I want to try and get the live bracket up. Doo-doo-doo. Are you from Devon? Oh, shavings. Are you from Devon, Dave? Devon? Oh, what is this? What is going on here? Devon, Dave. Dave's from Devon. Oh, what is going on here? This is an absolute shambles. Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Good times never seem so good. So good. I'll tell you what, I cannot wait for my sneak energy to arrive tomorrow or whenever it does arrive. Oh, Gary Anderson. Whoa, Gary Anderson. I don't know why it's not updated. Exeter. I was down. Well, wasn't down. Yeah, down. I was in Exeter the other day. A few weeks back when Newport played Exeter. I went around, well, didn't go around the city, but looked a little bit into it. It's not a bad place, Exeter, to be truthfully honest. Not that bad, is it? Right, we'll do that. I can't do it. It's not bloody loading. Not just the same questions as well. It's also like the stupid things, like constantly asking when Gu and Price is playing, etc., etc. Gary Anderson is up to world number 5. If Gary Anderson reaches the final, he is in to the world number 4th place. If he wins the tournament, Gary, he's the world number 2. That is only if Peter doesn't get to the final. I'll tell you what, imagine Gary wins this, by the way. Imagine Gary does win the Worlds. Yeah, I've heard of Tiverton. I've heard of Tiverton Town. Let me have a look. How are they doing this season? Let me have a look. I'll see. I've got a website for non-league. So, oh, you're 17th in the world. You're 17th in the table. Only 3 points off the drop zone. Oh, you're in the same league as my mate's team, Hayes and Yedin. You're in the same league as them. Have you played Hayes and Yedin this season? Let me have a look. Unless you know, Dave, have you played Hayes and Yedin United this season? Gary doesn't care though, does he? You know, he doesn't really care. Like he said in his interview, he said if he wins, he's into the next round. If he loses, he spends time with his family. It's a win-win. So, you know, that's what you've got to love Gary Anderson for. The mentality is, look, if this was a Gerwin Price or it was I'm trying to think of a player that splits opinion. Well, we'll just say Gerwin Price. If this was Gerwin Price, people say, oh, you know, Gerwin Price this. No, he needs to focus on his dart. He needs to say that every tournament he needs to be 100% full focus. Gary Anderson is a fan favourite, and he basically just said on live television that he doesn't care. Well, not that he doesn't care, but if he wins, he's happy because he's through. If he loses, he spends time with family. So basically, like, he doesn't put pressure on himself to perform in these tournaments. But let's be honest, he does. He will rock up at the Worlds on day one, even though he might not be playing on day one. But he will rock up at the tournament and say, right, I want a quarterfinal or a semi-final here. Excuse me. Excuse me. But yeah, he will not rock up at that tournament thinking, look, if I lose first round, well, not first round for him because he's a seeded player, but if I lose first game, I spend Christmas with my family, so and Merthyr, we drew 0-0 with Hayes. Brilliant game, though. Was that at Tiverton? Wait, I'm going to have a guess at your ground. I'm not searching anything. Look, my hands are here, so I'm not like searching it on my laptop either or my phone. Is it Twerton Park or is that Bath City? That might be Bath City, actually. I'm going to have a look, so I've just had a guess. I can't see it. Where is it? Tiverton Town FC. Oh no, Ladies Mead. Yeah, it's not Twerton Park. What is Twerton Park then? Is that Bath City? Must be. Because I've been to that. Yeah, it's Twert. Yeah, I thought it was because I've been to that ground. It's a shit ground to be fair. Twerton Park. It's on a bloody slant. It's literally like that. Never write a back-to-back champion off, no matter what form he's in. That's what Wayne Mardle literally just said. That's what you've literally taken the words out of Wayne Mardle, Chris. That's literally word for word as well. He said something, and then he said, in terms of my seat is so like creaky. I don't know why. But he said something. I can't remember. I wasn't listening that much. And then all I heard was, you can't really write off Gary Anderson at a world championship. At the end of the day, he's a back-to-back world champ. So. No, there's only one Sean, but he's just said the same comment. He's just said hi again. Hello, Sean. Hope you're well. Come on, Ryan! Ryan Searle! Ryan Searle! Come on, Ryan! Come on, Searle! Do it for Loxley Darts! Do it for Edgar! You're only here to watch the Edgar! Here to watch the Edgar! Come on, Ryan! I really want Searle to win this. Let's get this party started. Ryan Searle has the darts in this game. This party started. Hope you're all having a good time. Yeah! We know we're getting kickstart. Don't stop the party! I'll tell you what, that looks so funny. He was doing his walk on, and he just goes to give Joanne, I think it's Joanne or just Joe, a kiss, which is his wife, and they both got Peter Wright masks on. Don't stop the party. Yeah. We know we're getting kickstart. Don't stop the party. It's to the night. Let's give it to the night. Let's give it to the night. Give it to the night. Yeah. Oh my God. What is he wearing on his legs? Oh my God. What is Peter Wright wearing? Is anyone watching the darts? Because what the bloody hell is Peter Wright wearing? Just knock my bloody bin over. Bloody. The bin is in the mud. Where we are. Yeah, give me a quality street, Sean. What is he wearing on his bloody legs? I'm sorry, but no, there's not two, Sean. Wait. I'm not going to ban any Sean. Don't ban any Sean, Chris, because we don't know which one is the real Sean, because they could just say that, so. I think it's the same one. Oh, I don't know. I can't be asked, to be fair. I'm sorry, I don't know what the hell he has got on his legs. Those trousers are just absolutely atrocious. For anyone that's not watching and they're just listening to my commentary of the darts, Peter Wright has got a nice multicolored top, which I like. But then on the trousers, it's just loads of dartboards on his trousers. What is he doing? What is he? I know what he's doing. He's becoming an entertainer, which is the darts player that he's got the gold darts. Sue. Thank you, Peter. You're picking the right bloody darts. He's kept the darts. He's kept the darts. He's kept the darts. He's kept the darts. Thank you, Peter. Peter, right. Just don't do anything drastic yet, Chris, because nine players left. We started with 96 players. There is only 9 players that can now win the Sid Waddell Trophy. Ryan Searle wants double 10 for an 80 break of hold of throw, sorry. Peter's on 159, not on a finish, so he counted quite badly down there. Could have left himself a finish. Double 10. Oh, double 10. You can't miss these against Peter Wright. Ryan Searle has missed more darts. Double 18. Another dart at 18. Double 18, sorry. Peter Wright breaks Ryan Searle. Ryan Searle, head in hand, should be 1-0 up on Peter Wright with a hold of throw. You've got to be taking the chances that you get like that against Peter Wright. He's got to be doing better there, Ryan Searle, unfortunately, and he just hasn't. $184, Peter Wright. Peter Wright. Peter Wright. I love that bit of commentary. And also to save his skin. To save his snaky skin. $59. $134. You want to get a 140? Yeah, I've just banned it. I've just banned it. Yeah, so it was two different accounts. Because I've just banned the one account, and then I've gone on to press on the other account, and it says hide user on channel, so it's a different account. 8 for a holder throw to go within 1. Good that. Peter Wright breaks, then holds, leads Ryan Searle in set 1 by 2 legs to 0. Yeah, sorry, Sean. People making fake accounts about anyone is bad, but someone with learning difficulties that's overstepping the mark. Hit the like button, guys. We are halfway to 20 likes. We're on 10 likes at the moment, which quite low for... I forgot to end the poll, actually, didn't I? $11 or treble for the ball. I don't think he takes the 1-3-3. Oh, my God. Stop it, Ryan. 57 for 16. Wow. Okay. So, I mean, I think he's going to go 7 tops here. But he's not. 15 for double 16. Double 8. So this is a bit of a weird sort of elongated set. 18 for 30 for 26. Ryan Searle holds, takes the third leg of set 1. Heavy metal. Just giving it a little smirk. Peter Wright with a 140 to leave 261. What can Ryan Searle leave from 401? It's definitely not a finish. Of course, you can't leave a finish. A maximum would only be 221. If you hate... No, I don't hate the darts. I love the darts. The darts is keeping me bloody and keeping me sane. Do 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 do. I tell you what, I'm bloody really looking forward to going back to a Newport game. Only a ton. 116 for Peter Wright for the set. 57 for tops. What do you mean? What do you mean, Sean? 137 for Ryan Searle. So double 12 for the set. First up, Peter Wright wins set 1. Leads Ryan Searle by 1-0. Currently only 3-1 in leg play. But Heavy Metal lose in by 1-0 against Snaky. Guys, we are 156 subscribers away from 2,000 subscribers. Please do hit that subscribe button, hit the like button as well. We are going to try and push towards 2K, by the end of the year. Bloody hell, getting tired. I don't think I'm going to have a few practice hours. I did play a match before I came on stream. I'll tell you the stats for that average in a minute. So, I done a best of 5 leg game, just first to 3. I won it 3-2 against a dart bot. I had an average of 46.82. My first 9 average is 59.33. My checkout percentage was 16%, which was absolutely woeful. But the averages is starting to creep up, 46.82. The game before that was 40.37. The game before that, the average was 37.05. And all of these games are after like 2-3 months of practice. Not 2-3 months, but no, like a week or so of practice. So I'll nail practice for like a week, and then I'll play like a best of 5 leg game. The one before that, 41.87 average. Not bad, I guess. And the one before that was 46.48. So what I'm going to do, I've got a little bit of a schedule installed to try and help with like darts practice. So I'm going to play a few games today and tomorrow, best of 5 leg games, play like 3 or 4 games today, 3 or 4 games tomorrow. Then I'm going to, at the start of, or on the 1st of January, I'm going to reset the statistics for that app. And I'm going to do just a whole year of practice. And I'm going to record my average from the start of the year. And then I'll record an average every month to see how I'm improving. Is the averaging getting better? Is my doubling better? Is my 180 hitting? Is my 140 hitting? Is that all better? So that's what I am going to do. And then, like I said, maybe next year Q School is a potential path that I'm going to go through. Whenever I go to Q School, because I am going to do it, because even if I lose, I'm just going to go there to see what happens and just hope for the best, I guess you could say. But when I do, there will be some sort of content on the channel around Q School, like, so you guys can see exactly what happens. What was I just going to say? Exactly what happens in Q School. What is the sort of rules of Q School? How does it work? So not only will I go there to try and win a tour card, of course, that would be it's going to be very, very hard. But, you know, you guys can see how Q School sort of happens. So it's a win-win, to be fair. But 2022 is going to be a year of pelting practice. Only 80 to 6-4 left. If Peter Wright gets to the quarterfinal, it will be quarterfinal number 6 for Snakey. It will be quarterfinal number 1 for Ryan Searle. Yeah, exactly. Just don't worry about it, Sean. Someone to do that is just disgusting, though, isn't it? So, signed, sealed, delivered. Oh, yeah. Always believe in yourself. You've got the power to go. You're indestructible. Always believe in Ryan Searle. Searle, you've got the power. Peter Wright's gone in tops. I mean, double 6. Peter Wright somehow does get the leg. He holds throw and he puts the hand up because just showing a bit of respect towards Ryan Searle, the fact that he realistically shouldn't have won that leg. But why? Why you know, this is for a World Championship quarterfinal. I know it's nice to do that, but you don't need to sort of show that level of sportsmanship in a game that is like a massive game for you. That's what I've never understood. When players like really feel bad for the opponent when you've just got a leg against them. Why? At the end of the day, it's going to help you. So 184, Peter Wright leaves himself. 181, 140, followed by a 180. Ryan Searle is going to want to back this up with a maximum. Only a 121. A bounce out. You can see why he's done it, though, because he's gone single treble. He's gone to go another single treble, double 16, and he's gone tops. He's had to refocus, slow himself down to then go for double 6. So that I can understand. He's like, look, sorry, mate, I messed up. Well, I didn't mess up, but my dart flown into the top, so I've put him off, sort of thing. Because Ryan Searle is a man that focuses on the flow of a game. And Peter Wright takes out double 8. And Snakey is throwing for a 2-0 lead. I really like Ryan Searle, but I think surely he's got too much, especially from here. I think if he goes on to win this set, Peter Wright, I do think he has enough. I don't think he loses 4 sets in this match. Maybe 2. Maybe I reckon he might lose like 1 or 2 sets, but he's not losing 4 sets in this game. Excuse me. Not from here, anyway. See, I would love this to go 4-3, 11th leg, but I am actually quite tired. So, in a way, if this goes 4-0 to Peter Wright, I wouldn't be too annoyed. Well, I would, because I like Ryan Searle. Could be a big visit. Needs another. Only 100, so 84 for Searle to break the Wright throw. Ryan Searle on the ball for the 84. Ryan Searle gets a leg back on the board. Peter Wright 2, Ryan Searle 1. Ryan Searle with a trebleless visit. Big missed advantage there. You want to be pelting that treble 20 when your opponent has just lost a chance to wrap up the set on his throw. I need to get another drink. I'm so thirsty. 184, Ryan Searle. Needs a 140. Oh, it's a lovely 140 from Snakebite. It's a lovely 140, that. Puts the pressure back on Searle again. Only an 83 visit from Searle. Unlucky to go into the treble 1 there. So, Peter, you feel with a big shot, puts this under, or advantage, Peter Wright. 105 leaves 156. So Ryan Searle, where's he going to go? Oh, he's got to go treble 20 now. I quite like Ryan Searle. 156 for the set. Is this going for Ryan Searle? Is this 80 going? I'm saying no. I'm going to be controversial and say no. Don't think this goes. 20 for tops. Tops for Searle. I never said it wasn't going to go. Ryan Searle levels up set 2. Peter does have the dart, so all of that effort for Ryan Searle to get back into set 2, and it might be absolutely pointless if Peter Wright gets 501 points. Just dropped the bloody Coke down myself. What a prat. What an idiot. Dropped all the bloody Coke down myself. Ah, well, it's fine. Get the mother to wash it. $180 for Peter Wright. Searle starts with treble 1 and single 5, sorry. A 140 would not go down amiss. 130 to leave 51. That is ridiculous. Very good darts. Which way is he going? 19 leaves 32. 11 leaves tops. 19 for 32. 5 darts at this. He only needs 1. Peter Wright doubles his advantage on heavy metal. Peter Wright is halfway into the quarterfinals, where the winner will take on Callan Ridds, who got past Alan Suter earlier on today. So Scotland against England in this one. It's advantage Team Scotland. I'd love to see Alan Suter and Peter Wright represent Scotland for the World Cup. Can you imagine the climax? The fans love, well, most of the darts fans love Peter Wright, and as we've seen from this tournament, a lot of them don't like Alan Suter. So, they'd be throwing Peter Wright and Suter will be in the team. 1 minute they're cheering Peter Wright, and then the next minute they're booing Alan Suter, and the same for Team Wales. Same for Team Wales. Gerwyn Price stands up, boo. And then Johnny Clayton steps up, oh, Johnny, go, Johnny, go, or something like that. $180. Right. Just get in the chat. Is Peter Wright winning this 4-0? I'm saying no. But it'd be interesting to see if any of you actually think he could go on to... Yeah, I think Suter's back in work tomorrow, isn't he? I think that's what he said. He said he kind of hopes he doesn't get past Callan Ridge in a way because he's got work on New Year's Eve. I swear that's what he said. Or New Year's Day, I can't remember. But he said he got Christmas Eve off. Or no, one of the days off around Christmas because he was still in the tournament. It's like mental. Like he's a bloody firefighter and he's getting booed. The worst would be if they booed Keegan Brown because Keegan Brown is a nurse, of course. I don't get that as well. People think that a man can't be a nurse. Like there are men nurses. I think he's actually a doctor or something, isn't he, Keegan Brown? But if he ever got booed, hence the name The Needle as well, by the way. A lot of people thought that The Needle was due to him being from the Isle of Wight, with that being classed as The Needle, but it's actually due to him in the medical industry. And obviously using a needle, the darts are referenced as needle. That's one of the best nicknames in darts, just for the meaning of it, to be fair. The Adelaide Strikers might against the bloody Sydney Thunder. New Year's Eve, Big Bash League at 8 a.m. at Sky Sports Cricket from bloody Australia. It's probably about 37 degrees Celsius over there in Adelaide. The Adelaide Thunder against the Sydney Sixers. It's going to be a bloody good game. Going to make sure to get my bloody can of Fosters and chuck some chicken on the barbie whilst watching that encounter. Ryan Searle. Ryan Searle. Na 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 na. Ryan Searle. Ryan Searle. The cruel thing is, right, and it is cruel because Searle's played well. If he played crap and he's 2-0 down, then that's just how it goes. But Ryan Searle has played well in 2 sets of darts. Yeah, he has nothing to show for it. The thing is, he has legs of darts. He has won in this match. Ryan Searle I think for the first time in a little while, I think I might get the scoreboard up. Let me just watch it a minute. So Ryan Searle, let's just see what he hits. So it's a 140. Right, I'm going to test it. I'm going to test it. Let's see if it is the same timing as my actual stream. So 2-4-6 for Peter Wright. Can't take this out of course. Searle is left on. Try Super League first. 8. So 106 for Peter. Let me try and zoom out a little bit. There we go. I can take this off now, actually. Ball 4 for Searle. Missed it. Is that thing good, guys? The score, is that all working, yeah? So double 16 for the leg. And he's got inside. Let me know if that live score thing is actually working. So double 4. Got to come to the left. Finally, Ryan Searle gets it. Ryan Searle leads Peter Wright in set 3. 1-0 to Heavy Metal. I'm just updating the scoreboard just in case it does like sort of mess up, because then I can just put the score back on screen. Right, let me just see if it is actually working. Let me have a look. So, right, there we are. That's done. $84 for Ryan Searle. Peter Wright wants 303. Not going to be able to take that. Don't even know why I said that. Big 180 here will leave 150. 140. He's on 180. So Peter Wright, essentially, if he hits something good, will leave. Oh, what is that from Peter Wright? 6 darts at 180 for Ryan Searle to break the Peter Wright throw. You're still live, fair play. Yeah, we're going live until the end of the darts. I know he said Daly. Nearly called you Daly, not Tom Daly, but Daly as in Daly. Yeah, we'll probably be live, Charlie, until 11 o'clock, maybe. It might still be finished. It might be finished before then. Quarter to 11, maybe. What a shot that Ryan Searle. Treble 20, double 10. Ryan Searle goes within one of putting one set between him and his second seed opponent. Has that been confirmed, Chris? Let me see. I want to check something. What other quarterfinal do you reckon is going to be on in the evening then? Do you reckon Wright against Rids or Humphreys Anderson? I can't see that game being afternoon session, but I think it's. I really think it's bracket order though, mate. I really do think it's bracket order, so I think it'll be it'll be Wade versus Mervyn King, first game of the afternoon session. Then I think it'll be Price against Wright, Price against Smith, and then in the evening session, I think it'll be Humphreys versus Anderson, and then Wright or Searle versus Rids. Unless if Searle gets in, I think that'll be the first game of the evening. I do actually think it is bracket order. Because the whole tournament has been in bracket order pretty much. Double 13 for... Double 13? I was seeing it was a 13 down. I called double 13. Double 18 for Peter Wright to break the Ryan Searle throw. Black Sabbath. Oh, God. Oh, they've got... Oh. What does it say about the... What does it say about the other games, then? Does it have, like... And you're definitely coming on Saturday, yeah, Chris? I genuinely reckon me and Chris could form a formidable partnership on these like dart streams and podcasts because we both know our stuff about darts. Both can talk on about darts for about 1 million hours. Let me just see it. Bear with me. So. 96 for Ryan Searle. Wade and Anderson games at the moment, afternoon session. I'll tell you what, though, Chris. That is going to be some session, though. The afternoon one. Treble 19. Single 19 for tops. Oh. He's missed tops for the 116. Oh, this was ridiculous. Tops for the 151. Oh! Ryan Searle, the 151 out from heavy metal. 60-51. Oh my God, tops. Jeez. Hang on, I need to do it. Sheesh. I had to do it. Peter Wright hits a 180. Peter Wright. Oh, Lord. What a shot from Ryan Searle. Oh, Lord. Jeez. Sheesh. Oh. Ton 40 from Peter Wright. Leaves himself 1-2-4. A ton for Ryan Searle. So 1-2-4 for Peter Wright. There's the 60. There's the treble 16. There's the double 8. Oh, he's come inside. Yeah, true. If it's Searle, maybe an afternoon. No, it will be an afternoon session. Double 4 for Peter Wright. Holds throw. Yeah, right, this is the permutations. I need to stop doing that. This is the permutations, right? Joe, we are a this is a watch along for to talk and chat as well. I know obviously you just want to know about the score, but please do be nice to Chris in the chat. But yeah, I can understand you just wanting people to enjoy. You can turn the chat off as well on your stream. Well, not turn it off, but just like put it onto full screen, and then you won't see the chat if you don't want to see people's comments and just watch the game, which is totally understandable. A lot of people just do that for watch-alongs. This is great darts. 1-7-1 to leave double 8. That is a setup shot and a half. 1-7-1 to leave double 8. Double 8 for a break of throw. Oh, doesn't want to come in. Well, I don't mind if he comes inside, actually. Oh, he has come inside. So he will be back for double 4. Ryan Searle on 2-3-6. Only 59. So double 4 for the set. Not for the set. For the 2-0 lead in the set. Peter Wright holds. No, that was a break of throw, wasn't it? Breaks the Ryan Searle throw, and he's throwing for a 3-1 lead. I don't know anything of what Dave and Boo are on about at the moment. I have no idea what Young Ones is. I know it's like a series or something, but never heard of it in my entire life, to be truthfully honest on that one. Only 60 to leave 3-5-8. Ryan Searle can attack this. Oh, Ryan. Is Peter Wright a serious contender to win this tournament? Because he's putting in performances that is just... He's sort of nipping away at players in games. I reckon he's a real contender for this. I think he beats Callan Rids. Look, Callan Rids has had a fantastic tournament, but... Excuse me. I think he definitely beats... Callan Rids. Then I think he beats Anderson or Humphreys. I think Peter gets to the final. I think it's going to be a Peter Price final. I really do. 64 left. 48 for 16. He will be back for double 8. $96. Peter Wright wants double 8 for the set. Wants double 4 for the set. Wants double 2 for the set. Finally gets over the line. That's what I said, Chris. I wouldn't write Rids off. However, I just see Peter Wright having just... I don't know if it'll be just too much, but it will be too much for Callan Rids to deal with. like I said, I do really like Callan. I think he's a real good player. And next year, I think he can attack the tour, get some real good prize money, push towards the top 16, maybe even top 8 if he has a fantastic year. But it's just going to end at the quarterfinal stage. Unfortunately, I think, like I say, Peter Wright is just too good, especially if he is throwing with those gold darts that he is throwing with at the moment. Look, I really do like him. I think he has got potential to be another one of these that has got the potential to potentially go on and win a world title in the future. Just at the moment, I just don't see it. Hi, Mike. How's you? Sorry, I fell asleep. No, it's fine, Robert. One of your own, as I should say, Peter Wright, as you are Scottish. Well, Chris is basically Scottish, living in Carlisle. He's definitely not coming on the stream Saturday now that I've said that. I tell you what, if Ryan Searle somehow turns this around, I think Callan beats Searle. But I just, well, I'll let you know my predictions on the stream on Saturday for the Rids game. But no, I'm just gonna have a look. I won't tell you how much he's defending because I want to make that video, so I can't really tell you because it'll ruin everything. But I just want to see what he's defending next year because that's going to be a massive. Oh my god! Oh my god! Right, not Ryan Searle, Callan Rids. Oh my god! I'm telling you what, he really is gonna up the rankings. I need to tell you just because it's so important. Callan Rids is only defending 38 grand. That is 21.7% of his ranking money. So he didn't get to the match play in 2020, so he will be at the match play this year. I can't remember what the prize money is for. What is the prize money for? So he already gets 10 grand. So he gets 10 grand for entering the match play, which he doesn't get, which he didn't get last year. So already 28 grand left. He wasn't at the Grand Prix 2 years ago. Just for entering, you get 6 grand. So that's 16. So that's 16 grand. So that's 16 grand. The Grand Slam of Darts, I think he could get into it. The Players' Championship Finals, he's only defending 10 grand, which just... So, I'll tell you what, I keep saying Ryan Searle. Callan Rids has got a real chance of... Right, I'll zoom in for you. Right, I'll zoom in. There we are. 27 for Ryan Searle. $180 for Peter Wright. Good visit. Only a ton for Ryan Searle. Peter Wright. I might actually need to... Oh, he's only gone 5 perfect. You git, Peter Wright. You absolute git. Who put the ball in the Arsenal net? Who put the ball in the Arsenal net? Who put the ball in the Arsenal net? Right, there we are. So Peter Wright will want, or Peter Wright wants 56 for an 11 darter. An 11 dart breaker throw. This is ridiculous. Tops for Wright. For a 12 darter, double 10. Oh. So 60 for Searle, 20 for Tops. Tops for Ryan. Ryan Searle gets the leg, holds throw. One, 3, 4 from Peter Wright. Only 96 for Ryan Searle. So a big visit from Peter Wright. Puts him in advantage. A 140 is good. Oh, it is going to be a 140. Let's see how many likes we're on. Are we closer to hitting the 20 like target? We're on 8. We're 8 likes away from the like target. Hit the like button, guys, and hit the subscribe button as well, as we are on the road to 2K subscribers. 155 away. Scenes if we get that. I'll tell you what, Ryan Searle is just not running out of... No, I don't want to be horrible to Ryan Searle because I like him. 167, surely not. No. Set it up. Single 17. Left himself 67. $27 for Ryan Searle. So 67 for a holder throw to go within 2 of the match. Double 16. Peter Wright levels up. Set 5. Snaky is 2 legs away from the last 8 to complete the quarterfinal roundup. What is Searle defending from this tournament? I don't know what he got. Defending 25 grand. Oh, so he's gained 10 grand on his ranking. Because he was defending 25 grand at this tournament. He was defending a 3rd round appearance. But obviously getting into the 4th round, an extra 10 grand. Ton 40. So 132 for a break of throw. Surely. No way. No way. Double 6. Oh, Peter Wright. The 132 checkout. Not the 132 I want to see with ball, double 16. But it's 60, 60, double 6. Peter Wright is throwing for the match. Wright averages 100 plus versus Rids, then Wright wins, but Wright averages in the 90s. Rids got a big chance. Yeah. Look, it's all gonna... It sounds rude to Callan Rids, but the Wright-Ridge game will depend on Peter Wright, just like the Price Van Dyvenbode game depending on voice crack. Not depending on voice crack. Depending on how Gezi does. Like I said before the game, if Gezi turns up, he smashes Van Dyvenbode. If he doesn't, then it could be a tight one where Gezi gets over the line 4-2, 4-3. But in the end, it was pretty straightforward from Gezi. Got to get a ton. Does get a ton. So Peter Wright wants 216 points for a place in the last 8 of the World Championship. $180 to the 36. So double 18 for Peter Wright to send Ryan Searle packing. Good marker. And he's missed it. Peter Wright misses 3 match darts. Surely not. This would be ridiculous. But what? What? Oh, God, no. This is going to go. 45 for tops. Oh, Ryan Searle. Ryan Searle. Is that the last dart he throws? Double 18 for the match. Oh, what is he doing? Double 18. Not Gerwin Price. Peter Wright gets over the line. Peter Snakebite Wright gets over the line. He beats Ryan Searle by 4 sets to 1. A very convincing game in the end from Peter Wright. I didn't expect that game to be quite as convincing as it was. I did think Ryan Searle was going to maybe put up a little bit more of a fight in that one. It just seemed like in the end he just run out of steam. It is the end of the evening session. I will quickly run through the evening's results, and then I've got 5 minutes or so before I end the stream. Since this is the final game of darts of 2021, I will basically just put a question up that I want you guys to answer. So the first game of the session was a very, very one-sided game. James Wade beating Martijn Cleomacka in an absolute ease for James Wade, to say it lightly. He progresses to play Mervyn King. Gary Anderson went 3-1 up against Rob Cross in game 2. Voltage got it back to 3 sets apiece, but Anderson won the final set by 3 legs to 1 to get over the line against Rob Cross to set up a quarter-final against Luke Humphreys. And then Peter Wright was just too much and too good for heavy metal. Ryan Searle beat him 4-1 in the end. Like I said, thought it was going to be a lot closer than what it was. To end the stream for the last few minutes, I want you guys to let me know in your chat, or in the chat, sorry, the favourite 2021 dart moment. I will give mine after I've seen a few in the chat, but let me know what your favourite moment was of the year 2021 in the darts. Could be from Gerwin Price's win in the World Championship all the way up until Peter just getting over the line against Ryan Searle by 4 sets to 1. I know Chris is probably going to... no, he's not going to say about Fallon, but actually, I'll give mine. So, favourite moment of 2021. Now, as a Welshman, I probably should be edging towards Gerwin Price. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. My favourite moment of 2021 in the darts was Gerwin Price lifting the Sid Waddell Trophy, the first ever Welshman to win a PDC World Darts Championship. Of course, Mark Webster did win the BDO World Championship, but the first Welsh PDC winner was, for me, like I said, I'm Welsh, means even more to Welsh people that Gerwyn Price has done it, even further putting Wales on the darting map. And if you look at it now, thanks to, the breakthrough year for Clayton as well, Wales have currently got the world #1 and world #7 in the world, which means, apart from Scotland with Peter Wright 2nd and Gary Anderson 5th, Wales are technically the best country in the world with 2 players in the top 8. So, yeah, that is my one. Boo's one, of course, is Fallon beating Dimitri. I don't care, to be honest, about that one. I think her win against Gabriel Clemens and Mensa Sulovic were bigger than that anyway. Chris says Johnny Clayton breakthrough year for me. Yeah, look, Johnny Clayton has gone from... and let me check something. So Johnny Clayton went into last year's World Darts Championship as the seed... Let me check. As the seed 17. So Johnny Clayton has gained... Johnny Clayton has gained 10 places in 1 year. And 10 places sounds like nothing in 1 year. But to get from outside the top 16 into the top 16 and break the top 8 in a year, that's special. But, going from 50th in the world is, from 50th in the world to 32nd or something like that. That's a big breakthrough, but to break the 16 and the 8 in the same year and probably be the best player of the year so far. Well, no, it's ended. He's probably one of the best players of the year. Actually, a second loss to Price I thought was more impressive. Ryan is not far behind in breakthrough. Yeah, that's true. Not about the seed, just Clayton winning trophies. He's won, which people didn't expect him to even win anything yet. I'm just going to quickly bring something up on the screen. I won't be on the screen, but I will talk in the background. I'm just going to bring up the year-to-date order of merit. So, like I said, you can't see... you won't be able to see me, but you can hear. I'm going to bring up the order of merit for the year. So the year to date. So these are essentially the best players of the year. So if we go back over to it, we'll give it a refresh. So Peter Wright, Gerwyn Price, Johnny Clayton as the top 3. So Clayton has gained 276 grand this year. Not bad, is it, for a year's action? James Wade is up there, of course. I mean, James Wade is 4th in the world and 4th in the year-to-date order of merit. He's so consistent, James Wade. Rob Cross has had a good year. MVG has had a good year, but not by his standards, which is weird. Michael Smith, Luke Humphreys have had good years, still in the tournament. Jose de Souza and Ryan Searle making up the top 10 of this year. So look at that. The top 10 this year. Oh, bloody hell. It's not bad of a top 10, that. That's the top 10 of the year. So that's what I mean about a Premier League. I know that is only off a year, but can you imagine if the Premier League was done in that way? I need to take this off the banner, actually. I've just noticed that. There we are. Yeah, Borland's 9 data is up there. But if the Premier League was decided like that, with that ranking, would you be happy? Because I actually would. Peter Wright, Price, Clayton, Wade, Cross, MVG, Smith, Humphreys, de Souza, Searle. I would take that 10 as a Premier League. Looking at players that have done badly this year, I mean, Gary Anderson, only 110 grand this year. It's a bit of a bad one for him. Chisnell, 99.5 grand. Then if you look at these two, where's it gone? Alan Suter, 67 grand in 1 year. Raymond van Barneveld, 53.5 grand in this year. Anyone else had a bad year? AD Lewis only picking up 46 grand. Glenn Durrant, I don't really want to talk about that. 49th in the world based off this year's ranking money. Anyone else? That's Fallon Sherrock. In 1 year, considering she's not even got to talk, I've got to talk about it, I guess. But that is where we are going to wrap up the stream. Again, it's been an absolute blast on the stream. You guys have been so interactive. It's been great. I hope every single one of you have a happy new year. Or before that, the sessions have just been announced. I've just missed it. So I'm going to have to refresh it. The sessions have just been announced for the quarterfinals. I think I've just missed it. Can I recatch it? Forgot to bring that in. Oh, please say I can still catch it. I do want to let you guys know on stream. No, I think I've missed it. If anyone caught that, the session for Saturday, let me know. But I hope every single one of you have a very, very happy new year. Because, you know, your support has been absolutely phenomenal from day 1 to day 13 of the William Hill World Darts Championship. And like I said, I'm so grateful for everyone tuning in. You might have got bored listening to my voice constantly, but I just want to say I've gained so many subscribers, so many like new friends and people throughout doing this YouTube for the year. So look, it's been a magical year. It's been an absolute magical year. And when it comes to 10-11 o'clock tomorrow night, I will put like a tweet or something out. So and I'll put a community post just to thank everyone during this year. We've gained over 1,200 subscribers in a year. I was sat on January the 1st on 680 subscribers, something like that. And I was like, oh, God, never going to hit 2K. And I have. Oh, not going to hit. Okay, I have. So I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you that has subscribed to the channel. If you have not yet subscribed, though, do hit the subscribe button. And hopefully throughout 2022, we can get past that 2K mark very, very early into the year is what I'm hoping for. But anyway, guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your support through 2021. You guys have been absolute heroes. You know, have a happy new year. Don't get too drunk because the darts are back on the 1st of January. So like I say, have a great happy new year. Hopefully, you know, you spend it with your family, friends, whoever. And like I say, see you guys in the new year. But from 2021, the Mike Green channel is gone. I will see you in 2022. Goodbye, guys. Take care.